Oh, excuse me. Hey. Okay, don't panic. Y'all niggas panicking. That's why y'all blowing up my DMs and shit. Stop panicking, niggas. Golly. Don't panic. Stop panicking. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 let's go. Let's go. Ooh, this beat is hard, man. I don't care what nobody says. This beat is hard. Hard as fuck. Fuck. Let's go. Don't panic. Stop panicking. No. Let's go back to the first beat. Hold up. I need that. Yeah. Let's go. I like that. I like how it begins. It's nasty. Let's go. Woo! Hey, crypto family in the building. What up? Let's go. Let's get this paper. Or let's get these coins. Yo, smash the like button, man. Likes are free. Hey, bounce. Bounce. Hey, bounce back up, crypto. Let's go. Bounce. Hey, bounce. Hey. It's every day, bro. Hey. Y'all forgot? It's every day, bro. What are we talking about? Let's go. It's every day, bro. I pray my Bitcoins grow. Pray to the crypto gods. Pray to the crypto gods. Pray to the crypto gods. Let the cryptos go. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? How you guys doing? Everybody doing good? Okay. Welcome to Solo TV 84. I'm your gracious host, Solomon Jones. And you know what? I didn't do a crypto show last week, right? I mean, I did one before. I did an open panel. So I like the panel. So we're going to do that again. You feel me? Like I said, though, I'm a tax niggas, though. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Because cats come on here and they want to steal the mic. So what I'm going to do is, if you guys want me to open up, you know, if you guys want the link, as soon as we hit $100 threshold, in the Cash App, I will send out the link. There's a lot to talk about. And by the way, before we begin, let me just be clear. I am not a financial advisor. I am not an accountant. I am not a guru. This is for entertainment purposes. I'm simply sharing my experiences here. Simply sharing my experiences. That's all I'm doing. You know what I mean, before niggas say I lost all my money because of Solomon Jones, man, I'm gonna sue this man. Yeah, whatever. Shout out to Sydney Mittal, bro. I appreciate you, bro. With the $2 Australian bucks. Hey, yo, Sydney, what's the Australian money, bro? Like, is it the look? I'm not trying to sound ignorant, but yo, let me know, Sydney. Solo, my boy, what's going on, man? Salute to you, Ernest. Ada 86, I appreciate you. Hold on, let me turn off my air conditioning. That's why I'm yelling. Okay. Now that I got my air conditioning turned on, let me use my inside voice. Thank you. With the $5 super chat, I appreciate that. You feel me? Yeah, KD, you in the wrong stream, bro. We're talking about cryptocurrency today. We're not talking about thoughts. So moderators, please type. Let the people know. I will shoot out the link. Like I said, we hit $100 in the Cash App. That's all I'm asking. See, how y'all niggas expect me to do a crypto show, but y'all niggas are stingy as hell, bro. Like, I get more super chats and support, and yeah, I'm being petty, but I get more support when I do a show about Janae than on a crypto show. That's fucking pathetic, dog. That is pathetic. And niggas wonder why I don't do these shows. So you telling me my crypto niggas that don't want me to talk about cryptos, they don't want to support me, but y'all still want me to do a crypto show. And then y'all wonder why I talk about fuck shit. Because at least when I do fuck shit content, niggas support that. That's real talk. Niggas support the fuck shit. But as soon as I do like some real crypto content, y'all niggas want to be stingy. Like, no, I'm not giving Solo anything. I just want to know which coin to buy. Bro, what are we talking about? See, you guys be insulting me, bro. I see cats making videos about crypto when they were the same cats a couple years ago said crypto's trash. Now they're making videos about crypto, bro. Like, if you've been watching me, I've been talking about this since 2017, technically 2016, because I had brothers on talking about crypto before I even knew what it was. So, technically since 4 years now, cryptocurrency has been talked about on Solo TV 84. That's a fact. And technically 3 years now, over 3 years since I've co-signed it. You feel me? Cats is bugging. So like I said, man, drop the 100 on the Cash App. I will open up the chat and let's talk. Let's talk. Sight beyond sight with the $5 for the pot. I appreciate that, bro. Money over thoughts 2020. Hey, what's going on? Oh, reality game design, bro. Do you want to jump on? Bro, email me, bro. If you want to jump on, I'll shoot you the link. Yeah, I'll let reality come on. He anytime I have a crypto show, he knows he can come on for free. Reality game, let me know if you want to come on. So let's talk about this. I know the market has been down, right? One of the things I like to do, as you guys know, I go on coinmarketcap.com. That's the official website. And so I'm looking at the change over the last 24 hours of the biggest earners, right? Now, do any of you have any of these coins? Minus USD coin, of course, man. BitShares? Really? Hatch Bitcoin SV. Bitcoin SV, somebody brought that up last time, and I'm still sleeping on it. I'm still sleeping on Bitcoin SV. Let's take a look here. So it's ranked number 9. You know what? Bitcoin SV, was Mr. Smith bullish on that one? I don't recall. Let's take a look. Bitcoin SV. Let's see what you're doing and why you're doing what you're doing. I know people be like, Solo, when are you going to learn how to read the graphs and the candles? You know what? Here's the funny part. To all these, you know what? I watch a lot of crypto channels, and nobody's ever going to tell you this. But these niggas always tell you, well, I'm looking at, okay, so right here we're down. But if we can break resistance, then we can shoot up. No. See, bruh, I'm not gonna do that. Because guess what? The same nigga that tells you in a crypto video, okay, so if we can get past the resistance and then we can, see the realignment of the 40-degree turn, of the POG booty, then this coin will go to the moon. And guess what? The same crypto guys that be telling you that, then all of a sudden the coin just like fucks up and crashes. You know what I'm saying? It's hilarious. But you know what? I'm not discrediting being able to read the graphs. If you can read it, you can. One of the things, though, the graphs never take account for, and I think anybody would agree with me, is that the graphs can't predict COVID-19. The graphs can't predict the election. The graphs can't predict OnlyFans. What's my point? There are other factors that dictate the market. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, guys, and I'm not trying to be off topic, but I think it's very important. I think with the election coming up, whoever, I don't know. Listen, you guys know I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I consider myself independent, right? Because here's the thing. Republicans have some good views that I rock with. So do Democrats. But at the end of the day, I can't rock with both fully because, politics are, you're choosing the lesser side of two evils, right? But here's the thing. The election, I think, is going to really tell us what's going to be going on, right? And right now, with the way everything is going, stuff is just in chaos with crypto. So we were under 10,000. You niggas were blowing up my phone. You guys were panicking. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to curse. On my crypto show, I don't try to curse. So I apologize for cursing. But you guys are panicking. What are you guys panicking for? My motto, buy at the dip. Wait, Solo, say it again. Buy at the dip. Wait, should I say it louder? Buy at the dip. You guys know that's my favorite. I love it when it dips. Why? Because then a broke Negro like me can afford it. I love it when this shit goes down. Like, I want this shit to go like right here, like right, so I can buy more. I like that. Okay, so Bitcoin SV. If you got Bitcoin SV in the house, say what's up, please, in the chat. Please say what's up. Okay. So hold on. Let's take another look at the biggest changers. You feel me? And moderators, please let the audience know $100 in the Cash App. I will open this panel up. If not, that's fine. I mean, I can't believe. See, you cats, the crypto audience bothers me the most, but y'all support the least. And yeah, I'm calling you guys out. The reason why is you can't tell me that niggas would rather support me more going in on Janae than you guys when we talking about crypto. That's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. No. So that's the only reason why, like I said, I will do all my crypto videos on Patreon because I refuse to be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed, dog, if one of the crypto creators says I make more videos talking about OnlyFans than talking about crypto. If y'all really crypto niggas, y'all got to represent, bro. I refuse. Shout out to Sydney Mittal. He says, I'm calling it now, Trump 2020. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Where is I don't know. I don't look. I looked at the polls. Who's up right now in the polls? Hold on. Let's take a quick look. Hold on. Let me take a look because I'm live. Hold on. I'm checking the polls. Let me know who's up right now. Checking the New York Times. Who's up right now? Okay, so they're saying that Biden is up 7 to 10 points. Okay. If Biden wins, and by the way, like I said, I'm not a Republican. I'm not Democrat. I don't care. Okay. You're choosing the lesser side of two evils. I don't really care. Well, maybe I should care because it can affect, whoever we have. I mean, we got one guy who probably doesn't remember his own name half the time. And you have another guy who really messed up during the COVID situation, bro. He really the way he dealt with the whole COVID situation is messy. Now, as you guys know, the Dow took a major hit yesterday, right? Now, is there a correlation? I mean, look, we can't pretend like there isn't a correlation between what the stock market does and what crypto does. But I really, really believe in the next 6 months after the election, I think that crypto is going to separate itself more from the stock market. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor, Blackmail First Media. I'm just a regular guy talking about cryptocurrency. Okay. So now we look at crypto right now, right? So what can where's crypto at? Where's Bitcoin? Excuse me. Where's Bitcoin at right now? Hold on one second. Let's do this. Wait, hold on. Okay, so let's take a look at, these are the ones that last the most. Sushi swap? What is, you guys see this? Hey, let me know if you guys can see this on the screen. If not, I'll make it bigger. What the hell is sushi swap? Yo, bro, that sounds like a scammer coin, bro. Hold on, let me click on this. Sushi swap? Sushi swap is live right now, the chat. Okay, what is sushi swap? I know people are wondering. See, this is what I do. This is why I say it's infotainment, because this is just me studying the market and see what's going on. What's good, Solo? I'm liking this topic. Hey, bro, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. You know what I mean? Hey, guys, listen. I told you guys, hit the Cash App, man. YouTube is taxing damn near 33%. Good Lord. But yo, I appreciate that. Ike in the build. What's up, Ike? He says, been gobbling up Bitcoin and Ethereum today. Hey, Ike, I appreciate you, man. Really, really do. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, for you guys that are, hey, by the way, game design, I sent you the link, bro. For you guys that want to hop on, we get 100. I'll open up the chat. But I just want to see, what the hell is sushi swap? What's this all about? I just want to see what this is all about. Sushi swap. I mean, are they selling sushi? What's going on? They got a menu? Let me read this. Ike says sushi swap is a yield farming coin. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. In the 2 years since last swap, it has solidified. I don't know. Can you guys see the screen? Okay, you guys can't see the other screen that I'm in. Let me just go back here then, because I'm on a different screen. Let me just do that. Sushi swap. Okay. Interesting. And one of the things, if you are a trader, obviously you have to be more cognizant of the market, meaning that you have to pay more attention, right? Because traders, man, they can hit a lick or you can lose a lot. My strategy is very, very basic. What's my strategy, guys? Hold up. What's my strategy? Model. But guess what? Part of the strategy is to buy at the dip. I mean, this is nothing new. So Bitcoin went below 10,000, and right now we're pushing up. What is going on here? Let's just take a look here. Okay, guys. So right now, when we okay, I'm gonna stop with this. Let's get serious, man. Enough of the jokes. So, so right here, so right now, interesting. So here's the thing. In regards to this, right? When you look at this, I mean, it's still going down, right? Obviously. And here's the thing. And I'm looking at this very, very from a very basic point of view, because like I said, guys, I'm not as smart as you guys are when it comes to cryptocurrency. But when I see it go down, what I do, I buy at the dip. And so there, I saw a couple of videos. People are talking about a major whale sold some coins. Am I reaching? Somebody let me know. A major whale sold some coins. I don't know. Yo, Sydney, you still haven't told me what the Australian dollar is for, bro. Is it $2? Okay, appreciate that. Let's just do this. So that's just the truth. So here we go. Most times you lose when you sell low. Yeah. So I don't understand why people would panic sell. That's stupid to me. It's dumb. The only unless you're a trader and you are able to you're trying to finesse something, that's fine. But I really don't, shout out to Tree Industry Media with the $10 Cash App. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. So XRP is at 23 cents. I would like XRP to go a little bit lower. Go down to 19 cents. Why not? Make my day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was saying earlier XRP could go up to $500, bro. Like when I hear stuff like that, bro, like I would never say that. But then again, I mean, never say never, right? Because, bro, I've seen Bitcoin as high as 20,000. And then Bitcoin was what in January was like 3,000, bro. So never like that's the thing. I understand like with how volatile the volatility of crypto, right? You can never say never. But here's the thing. Make no mistake. I was talking to a buddy of mine who works for the government, and moderators, take care of that troll. Thank you. I was talking to a buddy of mine who works for the government, and he works for I don't want to get into detail what he does because he's probably watching. He's like, don't tell him. But he deals with stuff for the government. And make no mistake, the government is definitely looking into this. Okay, so XRP. I know a lot of you guys don't like XRP, even though I'm bullish. A lot of you guys are what? You guys are You guys are Chainlink fans, so let's take a look at Chainlink. And I slept on Chainlink, which is my mistake. Oh, Chainlink is down. Know what I'm saying? It's down. Whoo! Yo, what's going on with Chainlink? Oh my, bro, what is going on with yo? Wasn't it like $14 like a couple weeks ago, bro? What is going on? Oh my goodness. It was even at 15 at one point. Right? But here's the thing. Don't panic. Do not panic. Do not panic. Know what I'm saying? Do not panic. I'm just looking at this right now. You know, buy at the dip. You know, that's just my thing. Hold on, guys. This is not even the main show. I'm just taking a look right here. I'm just taking a look. People are like, "Oh, this show is boring." Yeah, that's why I don't talk to you guys. This is what we do, man. This is what you got to do. Except I'm not Ike, right? I can't tell you about the candles and all of that with the graphs, bro. Shout out to Legend of Salmonia. He says, "Salute, my dude. Let's invest." 199. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Legend of Salmonia. Okay. Polkadot. What the? Okay. Damn it. Have I been out of crypto? We have what? Polkadot? What? Where the fuck did this coin come from? What is this? What is going on? If the USD is getting devalued, what does that mean for the future of crypto? That's a good question, Pro Style. That's a good question. And lucky for you, I'm not a financial advisor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could give you my theory, but, you know, like I said, I still want, what is Polkadot? Hold on a second. What the heck? Bro, I need to be more active, bro. I've been tripping. Polkadot development is on track to deliver the most robust platform for security, scalability, and innovation. Okay, you guys know me. I love my scalability coins. Ike, you know, that is what's going to drive crypto forward. Adoption, scalability. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. But what the, okay, let me see the roadmap. Let's see what they're talking about, bro. Let's play this. Oh yeah, let's play that. They got a video. Okay, good. Let's play that. Berlin. Hey guys, listen, if you have never been to Germany and you're a black guy, you're missing out, bro. Germany is the shit. German girl, bro, listen. Bro, I get like 5s and 6s where I'm at. In Germany, bro, I was getting 8s and 9s, bro. No cap. Nigga, I was getting baddies. No cap.
We were just kind of thinking how we could maybe...
For those of you guys just joining us, welcome to Solo TV 84. I'm your gracious host, Solomon Jones. I'm an amateur when it comes to cryptocurrency, even though I've been talking about it for 3 years. So right now, I'm looking at a roadmap or a coin called Polkadot. I'm just clicking this video. Typically, what I do is with the crypto stream, I send the link out. However, as I was saying, if you didn't hear me, anybody who drops, we need 90. Whatchamacallit drop $10 in the Cash App. So we need $90 more, and then I will send the link out. But I'm just doing some research. This is what I do. Like, guys, what you're seeing right now is like the shit that I would do if I didn't have the camera on. So, you know, I know it's Solo. When are you gonna get to the main part? Sorry.
Create the next version of Ethereum.
Okay, so you want to create the next version of Ethereum. Ike, how are you feeling about Ethereum? Because Ike was telling me to buy Ethereum up, right? And Ethereum, listen, Ethereum isn't going anywhere. I know people are saying, "Oh, well, there's other coins better. Chainlink is better. Oh, whatchamacallit, the JJ coin is better. Oh, they're so much better than Ethereum." Ethereum ain't going nowhere, bro. Ethereum, listen, Bitcoin is gold. Ethereum is silver. Litecoin used to be freaking bronze, and then Yo, bro, you know how not flex, but you know how vexed I am? I got all this Litecoin, and I still blame Charlie Lee or whatever his name is, bro. That dude is a traitor, bro. Anyway, continue.
If we sort of had a green field to design upon. So we already have technologies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are able to, in some sense, disintermediate many of the middlemen, many of the institutions and authorities, and remove the.
Yo, bro, I like the vibe though. It's like a hippie vibe. You know, they're just like, yeah, bro. You know, we're just gonna like drink on some like green tea and smoke some herb and then smash some Berlin Beckies. Okay, I can dig it.
The need for much of the trust in society. But what we currently have is a patchwork of, if you like, independent and isolated legal systems of the internet. And this is problematic because it creates many different groups who, although they share the same vision, have misalignment in how they would.
See, if the incels were smart, this is what they would be doing, bro. They would be coming up with new ways to come up with the coin instead of making 8-hour streams complaining about their jawline and all that weirdo stuff. Do something productive. Mail Enlightenment TV with the $20 super chat. Hey, Mail Enlightenment TV, if you want to hop on. Yo, bro, I'm trying to do a crypto stream at least once a week, but these brothers, man, they want me to do a crypto stream, but these brothers are not like, you know what I'm saying? They're just not, I don't know. They're just not, I don't know. Shout out to Lexington. He says, for the pod, I appreciate the show. Everybody liked the video. Okay. Yo, you guys, listen. You guys check out Mail Enlightenment TV because he talks about crypto. And me and him, we did a show actually on my channel a few months ago. And the last 30 minutes, we just were going back and forth. And you know, one thing I love about crypto is when you talk to somebody else about it, there's like that excitement. You guys remember back in 2017 when I was making those crypto? Bro, 2017, I was crazy. I was making crypto videos, buying crypto on my Qcoin, Coinbase at the time, buying video, showing you guys how to do it. I was so excited. Now, obviously, I had it like covered up, so I didn't dox myself, but I was so excited. You feel me? And I'm not gonna lie, guys, that excitement kind of at the end of like I would say about mid 2018, it waned, and then 2019, 2019. I mean, I did some videos here and there, but guys, right now I'm excited for crypto. I'm not excited as in 2017 because 2017 you could see crypto just go up, up, up. So we were like, yeah. But I think that it'll happen again. And when it happens next time, it's not gonna stop. That's the beautiful part. And when it happens, you want to hold on because you're gonna go to the moon. Facts.
Wish to achieve it, creating borders where borders don't need to be there. We have this great new technology that is allowing us to automate one of the sort of very fundamental aspects of an economy, which is trust, right? Which is this idea.
Oh, hold on a second. Why did it stop? Why did it
remove the need for much of the trust in society? But what we currently have is a patchwork of, if you like, independent and isolated legal systems of the internet. And this is problematic because it creates many different groups who, although they share the same.
This is why when people ask me, Solo, what's your prediction? I can't, you got, with the election, guys, I don't even know who's going to win. I mean, Biden is up 10 points, but I think the debate is going to be more of a clear type of, it's going to let us know, man. The debate is going to let us know. But Trump is such a shrewd motherfucker. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying not to curse. I know in my crypto shows, I try not to curse, so I apologize. Trump will pull it off. And by the way, guys, as I said before, I'm not Republican. I'm not Democrat, right? I'm not either. I'm independent. I don't know. What does Biden think about crypto? What does Trump? I don't even know what they think about it. And shout out to Mr. Merky with the $5 Cash App. I appreciate you guys for that, bro. With the $5 Cash App. You feel me? I really do. Shout out to Pro Style with the $20 Cash App. Pro Style, what up? What up? Okay, guys. So we just need 70 more bucks. I'll open up the panel. But in the meantime, I also want to thank L. Marshall. He says, Ethereum's here to stay. Can't sleep on this Polkadot, but I'm high on Cardano. Strong team doing great things. And see, this is why I said I'm not a financial advisor. I am not. By the way, financial advisors and cryptos, bro. You guys remember the story I told you guys about me? I was going back and forth with this financial advisor at a restaurant, at a schwanky restaurant in Minneapolis. And I was killing this dude with facts. And by the way, you guys know me. Listen, I don't know much about crypto. I really don't. But I was killing him with the basics. And this financial advisor, how you a financial advisor, but you don't know crypto, dog? It should be every financial advisor's job to educate themselves on any currency, because that's your job. But he didn't know anything, and he was getting frustrated. So you know what he did? He pulled out his BMW car keys, and he's like, well, what type of car do you drive? I drive a BMW 2019, blah, blah, blah. And I looked at this dude, and I realized, you know what? This is why, like, bro, you lost. You finished, dog. Because that's like me arguing with a woman about crypto, and then she's just like, well, how many guys can you get on Tinder? I got 500 matches. Like, that's a straw man argument. You feel me? You're not going to win. You're just not.
Vision, they have misenlightenment in how they wish to achieve it, creating borders where borders don't need to be there. We have this great new technology that is allowing us to automate one of the sort of very fundamental aspects of an economy, which is trust, right? Which is this idea that I can have reasonable...
Solo, can you hear me?
Without having to trust someone.
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. I'm playing this video. Well, how you doing, bro?
Perfect, bro. I got this brand new mic, man. So
okay,
yeah, man.
That's what's up. I'm gonna keep playing this video, and then we'll chop it up in a moment.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There was a general idea back in 2014 when we were starting Ethereum that Ethereum 2 should be being under development by late 2016, and here we were sitting around in autumn of 2016, and there was absolutely no indication that there was going to be any development, significant at least, on Ethereum 2 for some time. So,
hey, shout out to Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg, man, I appreciate you supporting me, bro. Hold up. Let me mod my dude Nate Dogg up. Yeah. Shout out to Nate Dogg for coming here.
Really, we wanted to push forward with that one way or another. Let's embark on something that we think will be complementary to Ethereum 2, a system in parallel that can fulfill things that probably Ethereum 2 is going to be less than optimal at fulfilling. And ideally, that will interoperate with Ethereum 2 as well. So Polkadot is multi-chain. The idea is that it's a blockchain, but we bundle lots of different blocks up all at the same time that can be executed in parallel, right? So these things can all be executed at the same time. In doing so...
Okay, guys, so the part that you're not seeing is, while he's talking, I'm trying to pull up the white paper. Always look at the white paper. You'd be an idiot not to look at the white paper. Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Sometimes the white paper is boring, but remember, there was one coin, these scammers on YouTube, I'm not going to mention their name, right? These MGTOW scammers were trying to do this coin, and it was a scam coin, bro. It was such a scam. I ran it by my homie, Ian Bellina. You guys know who Ian is. I've interviewed him a few times, and he laughed at me. He's like, bro, why are you even looking at this coin? So hold on. So while this guy's talking, I'm pulling up the white paper. But you're not seeing it because I can't show it on the screen. So that's
create this sort of idea of a multi-chain, because every block is actually lots of different blocks. Then we can, in principle, run 100 times the amount of transaction throughput that just one chain, like Bitcoin or Ethereum, could. Polkadot is in many respects.
Okay, and let me stop right there, because we probably have some new people here, right? Kryptonian, man, unmute yourself. But Kryptonian, please tell the audience. I'm gonna let you say it because you know me, I curse a lot. Why is it important for people to look at the white paper, bro?
Well, it's important, like, and you mentioned it. It's very easy to deceive people these days online when it comes to crypto. First, I think the most important thing is, especially if you're not so familiar with digital currency, you kind of want to know what you're investing in. That's the first thing. Usually those white papers, you can research things online yourself through the white papers to ensure that the type of currency you have is actually legit. And as you mentioned, you're not being scammed. But it also and I'm pretty sure the audience can see it on screen, but it actually breaks down everything about the currency, why it was developed, future goals.
Hey, can you hear me, bro? You're bored. You're cutting out a bit.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, you're good now. You're good.
Okay, cool. But basically, it basically gives you an overview of everything that you need to know about a currency that you're investing in. So if you don't know anything, about the currency at all, you can go to the white paper and read everything yourself.
Okay. And it's very important. And here's the thing. And the reason why I talk so basic, I know a lot of people find it annoying. Number one, I'm not advanced, but I know my audience. And I understand that when I first, Kryptonian, you remember me, when I first got into crypto, bro, I really, 2016 was when I heard about it. And I didn't know whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in 2017, I really embarked on this journey, and I want to understand the basics, like everything from what backs cryptocurrency up, the blockchain. Why is it so relevant? Because of the speed and processing of the interactions. And on top of that, you are in control. You are in control. This is freedom, guys. Freedom with your own finances. You cut out the middleman, the banks. Okay, it's called decentralization. So we don't have a lot of people here in the chat, but a lot of people already know everything I'm talking about, Kryptonian. But guess what? There's always going to be one or two people who don't. So that's why I'll always speak super duper basic, because a lot of people here, this may be their first time. And so this can be overwhelming, because for me it was. Facts. You got anything to add to that, Kryptonian?
You make a good point. I mean, what's that?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I was just gonna say, even with me being on the panel, I don't know everything about cryptocurrency, because matter of fact, and you mentioned it, we kind of got in the crypto about around the same time, when I was highly active into it. Even as I would like call myself a late bloomer, because I wasn't part of that 2009 Bitcoin millionaires. I got into this about 4 or 5 years ago now, and now I'm entering the cryptocurrency space. I've been kind of into stock markets and doing investing and day trading for the last couple of years, but if you're not aware, we have the biggest transfer of wealth in history going on in the background with COVID and this pandemic going on. And I don't know if it's like that in Minneapolis, but where I'm at here in Florida, notice that the Federal Reserve is talking about we're at a coin shortage. And I'm a very logical person. and I've been kind of studying finances for myself personally the last couple of years, and I'm just kind of wondering, usually when they mint coins, the turnaround for the coins is 30 years. So I'm kind of thinking in my head, like, all of a sudden, how did we just didn't have coins one day when the coins have been circulated in the market the entire time? And I've even gone to places where, they're not accepting cash. They're requiring you to have a debit or credit card, like now.
Yeah, yeah, and it's crazy. And guess what? And I'm not trying to get into conspiracy theories, right? Because we know what it is, Kryptonian, but they're trying to get rid of cash, bro. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
facts. Facts. They're
I
actually
mean, we all look.
expediting it, and it like a
Yeah,
lot
they're
faster than I
trying to do a
thought.
one world currency. You know what I
And
mean?
you drop the conspiracy word. I don't like that word because, again, if you do your research, that's become a dirty word to discredit people. It's not conspiracy. People don't research. They don't read. I don't know if you know this, but the stimulus package, the first package that came out, if you went on Google, and I don't know if they've scrubbed it, but if you look at the actual language of the first stimulus plan that was outlined by the government, it had a digital dollar in there with a blockchain that was ran by the feds. And when they did the revision right before we got those $1,200 stimulus checks, they actually took that language out. So it's not conspiracy. It's facts.
Mm, mm. Hold on a second. Shout out to Legend of Salmonia with the 199 super chat. He says, repeat is the mother of skill. Oh, repeat is the mother of skill, Solo. Say your stuff. Yeah, yeah. And here's the thing. And one day, though, I'm going to be honest. One day I'm not going to repeat myself. One day if somebody wants me to talk about this, I'll be like, yeah, sure. Pay me $500 per hour and I'll show you how to do this, because I was doing this back when everybody thought, because I don't do crypto videos, Kryptonian, that's not my main thing, but I was doing this because I was like, yo, I really want these people to know about this, because nobody was speaking about it in the sector. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
besides, I got to give credit where it was due. Besides SPI, there was nobody talking about this. And then once I got on board, I was talking about it. But not only was I talking about it from just to talk about it, but I am actually an investor as well, and I was showing receipts.
No, facts. And it's funny because I still have my old notebooks when I was watching your older streams that have all the notes. I actually have one out right now. I'm kind of like talking to you and looking at the chat at the same time and just making notes, considering I just got back into this. And then the reason I got back into it was, from doing so much investing and seeing where everything is at now. I have the apps on my phone. I was looking, I was logging back into all my exchanges, and I looked at my phone and I saw that my balance had jumped up significantly. Like, I probably didn't even, like, the Solo knows, and I'm not afraid to say it, but about a few years ago or so, before crypto hit 10K, I cashed out, and I cashed out at 15K. And I had a couple friends that should have cashed out and they didn't. and they took significant losses. And
But it's funny because when you left crypto, I remember you left and you're like, well, at that, and let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way real. You said something about, man, it's being manipulated, and you're like, I don't trust it, right? So let me ask you this, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but let's be honest, because you and I, Mo, we have these conversations behind the scenes. But what made you decide, okay, I'm jumping back into it, if you felt it was manipulated at the time? Because let's be honest, it is. I mean, even the stock market is manipulated. Let's be honest. But what made you decide, okay, I'm coming back to crypto?
Well, I mean, it wasn't just the manipulation. It was kind of a, I don't know, it was a smorgasbord of different things while I got out. But let's not like, you know, let's just be direct. I mean, it's still being manipulated now, you know, and now we've had the influx of the old money in the market with Bitcoin being on futures and stuff. It's still being manipulated. Same, like you said, the same as the market. But the way the economy is now, and just what I see going on in the background, and just the last few years that I've been kind of increasing my own like financial education, and then seeing my portfolio jump, I'm like I say, I'm simple. I go outside and I see, hey, you know, we're only taking debit and credit cards. We're not taking cash. And really, to be honest, the reason I got back into it was because of debt. I still have a student loan that I have to pay off. You know what I mean? Not anything crazy, but the last few years after getting this financial education, I'm.
Oh, Kryptonian.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Keep talking.
No, but
go
I'm
ahead. Finish up. I got a question for you.
Okay. No, but I'm just saying I'm basically trying to become financially free so I can move how I want to move and do the things I want to do.
Okay.
So this is just, now I'm not putting everything, like I don't want people thinking that like, hey, take your whole paychecks and put them all in crypto, blah, blah, blah. But it's a tool like anything else that I'm willing to invest in order to make a return. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take my winnings and I'm gonna go about my business. I mean, depending on your financial situation, you don't really have time to be greedy. You know what I mean? Most people honestly don't need millions and millions of dollars to live comfortably, but they need to get out of debt.
Okay, and let me ask you this, and then I'll continue playing the video. And by the way, guys, for those of you wondering what I was doing, yeah, I always look at the white paper, then I look at the about, because I want to look at the team, and I'll show that in a moment. My question to you is, Kryptonian, like I said, I've talked to, you know, financial guys in person, not just on YouTube, but like I was telling the story about the financial guy who pulled out. Did you hear me tell that story?
Wait, say it again. You kind of went out a little bit. Wait, can you say it again? You went out a little bit.
Did you hear me? Yeah, I think there's a delay. Did you hear me tell the story about me going back and forth with the financial advisor at the restaurant, and then he pulled out his car keys?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, I remember that.
What do you think about that story, bro?
Well, remember initially, and it's funny because just a few years ago, and it was in the news, and that was the reason why we even have exchanges now being regulated by the SEC in order to be legitimized here in the States. But we had kind of a conflict with financial advisors and bankers. They just had an old mindset. You know, we heard it all the time. Oh, crypto is a pyramid scheme. It's not worth anything. But in the background, all these companies were investing in crypto. And again, we talked about the manipulation. There was a lot of FUD going on that was driving the price of it down, and they were scooping it up at bargain bin prices. And now we come to 2020, and we see kind of the fruits of all that FUD that they were throwing out to the public. And the people that aren't on, they're, you know, they kind of missed out. They missed the coin boat, basically. I think after this year and after the election, if like you don't kind of get on this now, I don't think there's going to be another chance. Because and I'm going to see if I can find the link to send it to you. But my friend sent me a very interesting video where there was a gentleman. He's basically was saying that like, and he used Coinbase because they're one of the biggest, if not the biggest, exchange here in the States. but they're basically trying to become the banks. And the things that they're doing, such as you're able to have the ability to go on and get educated through Coinbase about cryptos and earn crypto, doing that is actually prerequisites what they have to do with the SEC in order to be legitimized as an actual bank. So I'm gonna see if I can find the link and then send it to you, and maybe you could play it for everybody. But I never thought of it that way, what they were doing. And when really have we been, especially the Black community, when have we been in a situation where we actually have the ability to collect, basically be in control of the money before these banks are established?
Yeah,
and actually having an opportunity for generational wealth.
And it's interesting because on Tuesday, I believe, when I did the live stream about Janae and Kevin Samuels, and shout out to Kevin Samuels, by the way, because he's hotter than hotcakes right now in the Black manosphere. But I had over 850 people watching Kryptonian, and anytime I make a crypto stream, if we break 100 people, that's like a big stream for crypto. People aren't interested. And you know what, Kryptonian? This kind of reminds me of 2017 when I noticed some of the big YouTubers. What's going to happen is once that the government starts to implement more of this, because they want to be in control, right? And it's not a secret. The US government is working on their own digital currency. But once they make that mandatory, you're going to see so many people jump into space. And by that time, it's too late. And then guess what? I'm going to be like Trevon James. No, I'm joking.
Well, the thing about it is...
You got any of that Big Connect?
Big Connect. I forgot about old Big Connect. Big Connect. No, the thing about it is people's priorities are messed up. The last time there was a major interest in Bitcoin was when it hit 30K. Then people were like, oh, how do you make a wallet? How do you get this? How do you get that? But after the novelty wore off and everything kind of tanked, everybody kind of forgot about it again. And I still think we're kind of at that point again, like right now, like people really, there's so much going on, especially with 2020. It's like people have tunnel vision, people losing their jobs, people wondering where their next meal is going to come from. But like I said, in the background, the people that are really in control of this country, they're making major moves. Like 2021, we're going to be in a whole new world, basically.
And by the way, brother Oheen from Male Enlightenment TV. Oh, by the way, yo, you want to mute yourself? You echoing, bro. I did email you the link, so hop on, brother. And yeah, brother Oheen talks about crypto a lot, so shout out to him. So real quick, guys, what I'm doing is I pull up the team as well. Shout out to my mentor who taught me this, and he's my mentor, man. I don't care what anybody says, but Ian Bellina, I knew him before crypto. I've been around him. Salute to Ian. So I saw his rise. I saw him before the moon Lambos and him traveling the world and making millions of dollars. I knew Ian personally. Matter of fact, I even uploaded an interview, Kryptonian. I don't know. Did you ever see that interview? I posted literally right before Ian went on his crypto run when he was just doing entrepreneur stuff.
Are you talking about with Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you talking about with Superman, that interview? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So he's a guy I know. So what you're seeing is Dr. Gavin Wood is the CTO of Ethereum, Chief Technology Officer, right? So basically he's like an executive, telling guys, hey, do this, do that for Ethereum. And you guys know I love Ethereum. And this guy, Robert Habermeyer, is the founder of it, of this Polkadot chain. And so listen, guys, I'm not here to advocate Polkadot. I'm just showing you guys how I do my research. You feel me? This is how I do the research, Oheen. What's going on, Oheen?
What's up, sir? How you doing? How you doing, Kryptonian Black? How you doing, man?
How you doing, Male Enlightenment? Yeah, I see you got the fresh lineup there.
Hey, brother.
Got to.
Hey, brother Oheen, I'm just showing brothers how I do the research on these coins with the white paper.
Definitely.
I was playing the video of the roadmap. What advice would you give brothers or what do you do, brother Oheen, when you first look at a coin? Do you read the white paper, or what type of steps do you take when you first look at a coin that you're interested in?
Oh, I definitely want to look at the most credible sources. So I definitely look at the white pages. I want to see who is a part of this project, what experiences they may have, what other projects they worked on, how successful they are. I want to make sure that they've been in the business for a good long while. I want to look at the news reports, different articles that may discuss that particular coin. I want to see what they're doing on what they consider the credible markets, like Coinbase and Exodus and things like that. Because when you go on crypto exchanges, each exchange has a certain requirement in order for coins to be available on their exchange. So I want to know if they met those criteria, so it basically all kinds of background information. Like you said before, what's the roadmap? What have they accomplished, and what are they trying to accomplish at the same time? How successful they are as far as trying to reach mass adoption? Because that's ultimately what we're trying to do here, is get mass adoption, which I believe we are very well on our way to achieving at this point. But yeah, those are the things that I look at.
Yeah, facts. And by the way, brother Oheen, I'm not here to drag you into anything, but I remember a few years ago there were a couple of Red Pill Midtown brothers trying to push a coin, and they wanted me to do a live stream with them. I looked at the white paper; it was trash. It was trash, and I was like, "Look, I'm not a crypto expert, and that's why I always say, brother Oheen, right? Because I don't want Negro suing me. This is for infotainment, entertainment. I'm not here to give you guys advice, but if you want to do a consultation and see my top 10 favorite coin, yeah, I'll do a consultation for a nice fee. Facts, right? But here's the thing, brother. When I looked at their team, it was just YouTubers, and I was like, y'all niggas is trying to finesse. Excuse my language. but brother Aheen, it was basically what they were trying to do is they were just trying to do a quick cash grab. And so, guys, here's the thing. Dr. Gavin Wood, and I'm just using this as an example, brother Oheen, and I think you'll agree with me. He was the CTO of Ethereum. Ethereum has been around for almost a decade. Ethereum is considered the silver to Bitcoin's gold. So the fact that he was on the Ethereum team, that gives Polkadot a lot of credibility. Now, we don't know this guy personally, but the fact that he has Ethereum on his resume, Oheen, I think you would agree with me that gives this coin a lot of credibility. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I definitely look at the white pages and see what direction he's trying to go into. But the fact that he was a part of Ethereum and he brings some of that Ethereum experience, that definitely makes him somebody of note. But we also want to see how this guy progresses. Like will he be able to get into the major?
Wait, brother Oheen, you jumping the gun. I got it. See, brother Oheen, I'm glad you're doing this. Slow down, brother Oheen. I got you. I know, see, brother Oheen, in my streams, I keep it very basic. And brothers hate me for that no crypto. But guess what? There are a lot of brothers. Hit one in the chat if you first heard about cryptocurrency on my channel. There are a lot of brothers, brother Oheen, if they keep it real, they heard it from me. Now, the roadmap is very important, brother Oheen. I'm just going to show this real quick. And they have a nice little video. And the roadmap, what that shows, brother Oheen, is it shows they have goals that they're trying to accomplish, right, at certain times. Now, here's how you know you're getting finessed by a coin. When they never meet the deadlines for any of them, right? Kryptonian, do you agree with me on that? And a lot of people were getting finessed during 2017, during the bull run as well.
No, this is facts. This is facts. And one important thing that Mel Enlightenment mentioned about exchanges, not every exchange is built the same. We really need to do your due diligence to make sure that you do have an exchange, preferably that is ran or obligated, to be legitimized by the SEC, or you might be in a situation where you could lose a whole wallet.
Facts.
And another thing too is with exchanges, and I know a lot of guys will cringe at Coinbase, but Coinbase is the easiest to use. But guess what? Coinbase charges the most for, per transaction, right, brother Oheen? So
Definitely. But the thing is, they're charging you for basically being secure. Now, don't get me wrong, Coinbase is a snitch, right? They're gonna snitch to the government on you, right? But they charge you basically to be able to bring your fiat currency into the space. So most of us, we deal with the hot wallets and we deal with the cold storage. But if you want to bring fiat currency from your bank account into this space, Coinbase is one of the best ways, but they also have Binance US and other exchanges like that. But Coinbase is like one of the most recognized, where you can just go ahead and bring your fiat currency in, and then if you want to trade it to your hot wallet or you want to put it on your cold storage, then that's a whole nother story.
And here's the thing. The reason I recommend Coinbase is not because, if you're a starter, brother Oheen, right, like a rookie, I just want cats to be comfortable with it, But now, guess what? You can even do it on Cash App. But guess what? They're gonna run you for those fees, bruh. That's you know what I mean. So, brother Oheen, I'm just gonna play a little bit more of the video, and then we're gonna get into the main topic. If that's cool with you,
definitely.
Kryptonian, is that cool?
Yeah, man. Hit it up.
All right, let's continue with the video and see what they're on here.
The biggest bet in this ecosystem against chain maximalism. Even if there were one perfect chain, I don't think it would stay perfect for very long. I would try to convince people that it's really not such a good plan to be so focused on backing one winner above all others.
And I'm sorry, brother Oheen, but I got to bring this up because you notice how many white people there are. This
absolutely.
And even when I used to talk to other brothers, they're like, yo, I go to these like crypto meetups, man, and it might be like 3-4 black brothers at the most.
Yeah. There's a lot of because here's the thing, man. You, the melanated man, you are not welcome in this space. And I'm not saying this is like this is non-melanated people trying to stop you. I'm saying more of this is a government initiative, right? This is a collaboration between a lot of different entities. So entertainment, music, movies, all of these different entities, their function is to distract people with our complexion from even paying attention to these markets.
Facts.
Because like you were saying, Kryptonian, pretty much when you look at the stock market, currently the stock market in total is worth $30 trillion. The cryptocurrency space is hovering around $300 billion. That means that the cryptocurrency space is only 1% of the total amount of the stock market. So what that ultimately tells you is that there's so much room to grow. So anybody that gets into this early is going to be a millionaire and possibly a billionaire, depending on how much they invest. If you get in later,
wait, brother, I don't mean to cut you off. I just really want to add this. And like I was saying, the brother that I was talking about before, he became a millionaire. He started off with $6,000, brother Oheen. Brother Ian Bellina started off with 6 stacks. You know that, Kryptonian. He started off with 6 stacks, and now he's retired. He retired at the age of 30. Millionaire.
There you go. There you go.
Well, that was during the 2017 bull run. So,
Solo.
Hold on. Let me finish, Kryptonian. The next bull run, brother Oheen, if you got enough bread in there, we all will be retired. We'll be smoking cigars, and we'll be like, with all those Colombian girls. You brothers always be bragging.
Kryptonian, you was gonna say something?
Well, I'm gonna mention this to Solo if he remembered. 4 years ago, I actually had that happen in my personal life in real time. So I was in the corporate sector, and I had a few individuals that we kind of collectively got together, and we talked about crypto all the time. And these individuals were in it a few years longer than I was. And one of the individuals, I think he had bought, I think it was Ethereum when it was like $10. And then he flipped it for another currency. I forget what currency, but he basically became a millionaire overnight. And he quit like the next day. He quit, and we were in contact with him for a while. And then he went to Puerto Rico because, they changed the status of crypto being a currency here in the United States to actually label it as a property. And I don't know if that's actually been mentioned, but crypto globally, depending on where you at, it's not necessarily considered currency everywhere. So different countries you go to actually have different standards on how they treat it. And one of the reasons they did that here by removing it from being a currency was because, again, people were becoming crypto millionaires overnight, and they were paying off their debts. And the banks was like, hold on, we can't have that. Because as we all know, that's how the banks makes their money, through those fees and taxing people and everything else crazy and getting bailouts. And that's when the SEC actually stepped in and then started regulating all this stuff. Because before, 4 years ago, Coinbase, they didn't have these tax forms. They didn't have anything. People weren't paying any taxes on crypto because the only way the government would know about it is if they claimed it.
Exactly. Yep. And it has a lot to do with the fact that.
So I just wanted to give that.
Yeah. It has a lot to do with the fact that we're really not supposed to be participating in this space. Like you said, Solo, you don't get a lot of people coming when you speak about cryptocurrency, as opposed to if you're talking about these females out here. And the reason that is because they are being sent subliminal messages to be turned off by this type of information. They would rather you talk about Jordans or chasing chicks or, spending your money on vehicles, because they don't want you to be involved this early on, because this is going to be the decider of the millionaires and the billionaires, and they don't want you in that club. And Bitcoin was merely a test run, because believe it or not, even though it's at 9,000 now, I think 9 and some change.
Actually, Brother Wahina, I just checked Coin Market at the beginning of the stream. It's back up to 10,000.
Okay, so it went back up, right? So pretty much the dip that we saw, that was for people to hurry up and get in real quick before, because look at what's happening now. You're looking at the coins. They have new baselines. So if you remember, basic attention token, it was like 15 cents. Well, now its baseline is around 30 cents. So this is, if you guys remember, this is how it happened in 2016. We had the halving in that May. Then we went on and Trump got his presidency. And then when we went into 2017, everything went crazy, right? And here we are again. It's 2020. We had the halving in May. Trump is about to get reelected. I know that's no surprise, but it seems like history is repeating itself. Now, I'm not saying the mooning is going to happen the same exact way, but it seemed like a lot of things are, focusing on that. So that's what it seems like to me.
Brother Heen, I posted a question for you on the screen, if you can see it, and if you don't mind answering it. And then I also have a question for you as well.
Yes. Can the government regulate crypto? It can. This is why they're very upset, right? This is why places like Coinbase exist, because the government can only control what is considered centralized information, right? That means that one place controls all the information. Why do they hate decentralized or deregulated crypto exchanges like Exodus and things similar to it, right? Because decentralized cryptocurrency exchanges, they are they are not controlled by one individual. Let's say you got $1 billion on a decentralized exchange and the government wants to shut you down. They can, even if they cut off all the computers in the United States, you can't cut off all the computers in Australia or in Africa or in Europe. And that's why they hate hot wallets, because they can't really keep track as you make your information bounce back and forth. This is why they're trying to push everybody towards centralized wallets. So if you try to use a hot wallet in the United States, and a lot of
Brother Ohene, for those who don't know what a hot wallet is, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Can you explain that to them? Thank you.
Okay, so a centralized wallet is a wallet like Coinbase, where you have to show your driver's license. You have to take a selfie of yourself. You got to give your address. You got to give all your information in order to join them. That's what a centralized wallet is. The government loves those because they have proof of who you are. They have proof of your bank account, and where you put your money. They hate decentralized wallets because you don't need to do any of that. All you need to do is give yourself a username and a password, and you off and running. If you got coins that you want to deposit in there, that's fine. But there's no information on you. Nobody can say, hey, this is Solo TV 84 or this is Ohene Mara. So they don't like decentralized platforms because you don't have to show any evidence of who you are. And that's why, that's what it is. So is the government trying to keep track of you? Absolutely. But they have not figured it out yet. And this is why they're trying to create their own cryptocurrency, because they want to try to keep track of you that way,
And shout out to Lynell. Y'all check his channel out. I believe it used to be called Fool with Money. They have changed the name, but he's all about crypto. He posts a daily. I remember watching Lynell when I was working out at the gym, and he always posts a morning at 8 a.m. my time about crypto. And Lynell, man, XRP, baby, let's go all the way. Let's get it, Lynell. Let's get it. Now, Brother Ohene, did you hear the story I was telling brothers earlier about me going back and forth with this financial advisor at the restaurant?
Yeah, I heard it.
Now, Brother Ohene, I've interviewed, financial advisors on my channel, as well as I've talked to them in person, like the dude I was saying, and these guys are always rolling their eyes, saying crypto is not real, it's not this and that. But when you talk to these financial advisors, Brother Ohene, it's their job to know about currency, period. They don't know shit, excuse my language, but they don't know shit about crypto. Brother Ohene, is it pointless to even have a debate or talk to a financial advisor unless they specialize in cryptocurrency? I mean, what's your take on that, and as well as my story?
I think what happened is early on, they didn't want, a lot of people didn't discuss it because they wanted to look at it as a scam, because what it does is it challenges the current structure that we're under, right? Never before have the average individuals in society had the ability to take ownership of their own finances. You always depended on the bank. So pretty much you were under the servitude of Bank of America, Chase, Citibank, the same people that screwed you in 2008. And then again, recently, you had no other choice. But here comes another option where you are completely in control. You are responsible for your own money. And that is a scary sight, because the previous regime made their millions and billions off of the old structure of finances. So here it is. We all have an equal shot of reaching that 1%. And they are very scared because it shakes the balance, right? Because we're all supposed to be slaves. We're all supposed to work 30 and 40 years and wait for that pension. We're all supposed to be on that job, rain, sleet, or snow. But the fact that you have the ability to get into this system early and become one of them, that totally destroys everything that's being built. So you heard about the president of JP Morgan Chase, who threatened his employees and told them that they better not buy any Bitcoin.
And then what did JP Morgan Chase do, brother Oheen?
Yeah, right. And he threatened if he found out that any of them were in it, that they were going to lose their job. See, things like that makes me buy more. If you tell me that you're going to fire me because I'm buying a certain commodity or what have you, then I'm going to buy more. Because what people don't understand is that's the mind game. He doesn't want you to buy Bitcoin because they're busy buying it. And if you buy enough, then you don't have to come to work anymore. And that's the ultimate goal that they're trying to do. So if this was a scam, why is China almost done with their cryptocurrency? Why is Russia backing Ethereum? And why is the United States trying to develop their own cryptocurrency? It's because
can I give you a Don DeMarco? I know you hate it when I cut you off, but can I please give you a Don DeMarco, brother?
Sure, man.
Let's flip.
Facts, man. But yeah, this is basically, if you take, and here's the best thing about it, and I'm sure you gentlemen can agree, there's absolutely no excuse for none of us to not be invested in this market right now. Because let's say you work at McDonald's and you get minimum wage. You can buy one XRP for 30 cents. I think it's like 27 cents now. Right?
Brother Oheen, XRP is hold up. I got the coin market cap, 23 cents right now.
Okay. So
brother Oheen, I wanted to go down a bit more though. You know why? Yeah. Brothers, listen, brother Oheen, these brothers are blowing up my phone. I'm at the club last night. I got this black girl twerking on me. If you don't believe me, brother Oheen, you want me to pull up the Instagram? I mean,
here goes solo capping. Here goes solo capping.
No. But see, since brothers, I'm an incel. Let me pull that up. But brother Oheen, here's the thing. These brothers are tripping. Everybody, you guys know my motto. Buy at the dip.
Exactly.
Buy at the dip. Buy at the dip.
You got to do what these white dudes are doing. See, white dudes, I love to watch these dudes with these YouTube channels because they teach you a lot, right? And what they said was, I listened to a lot of these different videos. They say they love when people get scared, right? So let's say you brought it at 50 cents and now it's at 20 cents. They love when you get scared because you're gonna get scared. You're gonna sell it, right? Yep. You're gonna sell it, and he's gonna buy it. So you thinking, oh, at least I didn't lose all my money. But he got your video, he got your coins at a discounted price, and he keeps stacking up. And that's what I do. When the prices go down, I jump on it, family, because that's my fellas in here that rock with me. That's hashtag crypto gang. They already know. What do we do when the price go down, gentlemen?
Wait, brother Oheen, you see that?
More.
You see them cakes?
Yeah. I see you, bro.
Hey, Enlightenment, let me jump in on that real quick because you made a good point. That's also how I operate, and Solo knows this. I look for what they call a catalyst. While I might look at charts, that's not my main focus when dealing not just with crypto, just with stocks in general. So I look for a catalyst, which means I follow the news as well as word of mouth. So obviously something that's in the news that's going to make that stock or that currency go up or down. And that's how I buy. Yeah. And to put things in perspective, because I try to keep things simple for people, especially if they're just getting into the investment crypto game, whatever. Those stimulus checks. I think when did they come out? Like April, I think it was.
Yes.
So in April, Bitcoin was around, I believe, about $6,600. Mm-hmm. You see where it's at now. That means crypto from April until now, that's over 30% that it rose
Absolutely.
easily. So, and there were people that invested their whole stimulus check just in Bitcoin. So imagine the turnaround that they got from then until now.
I was just about to say that. I'm glad you said that, Kryptonian, because with that was the thing that infuriated the government, because when people got their stimulus checks, what did they think they were going to do? They thought they were going to go
get those Jordans.
Yeah, right. And when those news articles came out that people took their stimulus money and they brought crypto, you know, the government was infuriated, because what they thought they was going to do, and this is what happens to a lot of us in the Black community, right? They felt like we're going to give them this money, but they're going to give it right back because they're going to go buy things. So when they found out that they brought cryptocurrency with it, they were extremely upset, because they know where our mindset is now. And that's why,
I mean, it tells you on the money that is slavery.
Uh-huh.
And that's the underlying thing about all of this. Everybody's online complaining about girls, this and that, but you can't move like you want to move because you're in debt. You don't have any money. Most people are at a negative. They might have money in their hand, but that money don't exist.
Exactly. And every time you throw your well done. Somebody said, average artist, I see you, man. He said, male enlightenment has a halo over his head.
Actually, you do. You look like Goku, bro.
Yeah, but
wait, male enlightenment. Before you answer, I hate that. This is my last time cutting you off. I promise. The reason I'm showing the booty is a lot of these brothers don't pay attention. I remember I used to have to clickbait brothers to watch these videos. Of a big black booty chick on, and then brothers would get mad. But that's why, like, when people think, is this a crypto stream or is this Sholo trying to stunt? No, a lot of you Negroes don't care about anything that has to do with your own empowerment or empowering your community or your people, which you guys always talk about for 8 hours on these pro-blackity black panels. But I'm giving you guys applicable information to actually get power, but y'all being dismissive because y'all too dumb.
Yeah. Hey, let me put you guys on game real quick. And I'm sure and you guys might know this. Two things that are like I said, because I like to deal with what's going on now, because I feel like people really don't pay attention until you can kind of associate it with something that's currently going on. The first thing, what I mentioned about the coin shortage, right? So obviously the Fed is recalling all this money. Solo said it, because we want everything digital, because we want to control everybody's money. We want to be able to freeze assets. You know, we want to see where every cent is going. We want to see what people are buying, all that good stuff. What do you think is happening to those coins, right? So what is the most valuable part of a coin? Just think about it.
It's the copper.
The copper, exactly. So they're melting these coins. Right. So if you were smart, you would go onto the market and you would look and see what the price is sitting on copper right now. It's nothing. When they get all the currency and they melt all this down and it's gone forever, copper is going to shoot up. So you have a investment opportunity where you can get in right now for nothing and then take advantage of the situation, right? Second thing, the post office, right? It's such an emergency, right, that we have to bail out the post office. But yet people are out here losing their jobs and such, right? I don't know how true this is, but I heard from a little bird that when everything does go digital, because if you look at all the education on Coinbase and such, like I said, I was in it tonight, right before the stream, ironically. But I heard from a little bird, when it comes to the digital wallets, right, and code storage and everything else that's going to come out, it's going to be sent out through the post office to get to pretty much everybody. And that was why they were all freaking out about, the post office, we can't have it closed and this and that. It has nothing to do with the election, basically. Again, I don't know how accurate that word is, but I kind of heard that from a reliable source. So just a couple of, tidbits, just throwing it out there for the people that are actually on.
Okay. And by the way, wait. I'm gonna let Brother Oheen, I'm gonna shut the F up and let you rock. I'm gonna just read the super chats first before I do. Okay. I know Brother Oheen, I'll be cutting niggas off a lot. Excuse my language. I'm gonna let you rock. I will. I promise. It's just that I really people see Brother Oheen. You know what, Brother Oheen is sad to me. Before I read the super chats, I have more cats who will donate when I go in on these black women than when I give like real life changing information. And that's sad to me, Brother Oheen. And so brothers are like, oh, Solo, you're shaming us, man. Oh, we're in crypto. We're not going to. Brother Oheen, these crypto brothers should be making it rain, in my opinion, because at the end of the day, this information, I've been putting this out for 3 years, Brother Oheen. And back then, in the manosphere, people thought, yo, this dude, Solo TV 84, is trying to scam because nobody knew what the heck I was talking about. And then guess what, Brother Oheen? I had one brother, he made $500,000. Brother Oheen, you know what he did?
What?
It's a true story. I'm not even bragging. Brother Oheen, when Bitcoin was at 7,000, he sent me one. I ain't even asked for it. That's how you
I remember that.
Brother Oheen. When you give brothers that life-changing information, Brother Oheen, and somebody says he's a Bitcoin Solo, thank you for making me rich.
Exactly.
Brother Oheen, so think about it. We got almost 100 people here. Now, let's say everybody buys half a Bitcoin and a bunch of alts, and they all turn millionaires. Brother Oheen, you don't think these brothers are going to be like, yo, Solo, here's a little something because you put me on.
Exactly.
But instead, you brothers care about this big booty single mother thing. That ain't going to do nothing for you. You feel me? Let me read the super chats real quick, and then I'm going to let Brother Oheen rock. That infuriates because, listen, this is different, man. Shout out to Coaches Ali Corner. Just got on the XRP train. Choo choo. Hey, let's get it, bro.
There you go.
You know me, bro. I'm bullish on XRP all day, every day, man. I used to be bullish about Litecoin, so maybe I should be quiet because we seen what happened to Litecoin. Good Lord. That was shout out to Patrick James, man. Let me hit you with this.
Tonight sponsor.
and by the way, guys, we just need $70 more in the Cash App, and then I will open up the stream. Anybody can hop on. Shout out to Patrick James. He says, Solo TV 84, shout out to these brothers' channels. Okay, Brother Oheen is Male Enlightenment TV. Brother Oheen, why don't you post the link? I think you're a mod. I made you a mod, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, please post the link. Kryptonian Black doesn't have a channel, and Lynell does have a channel, and we'll post him in a second. And then let me read this last one by Bluff City Nerd. Crypto's the future. Invest now, play later. Okay, Brother Oheen, I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna shut the F up and go ahead and order these yogurt here or granny yogurt. I'm gonna shut up. Lynell, what up? Let's go.
Hello, how's everybody doing today?
How you doing, Lynell?
What's up, sir?
It's good.
Yeah,
Brother Oheen, you
okay.
Yeah, it's on you.
Okay, so what I was going to say was well, we have to, especially the brothers, man, like, because listen, the white boys, they already on it, man. They already on it.
Facts.
But what we have to understand as the black community, especially black men, is we are alive at a time when we get to be at the beginning of new money. Like, you have to think about that, right? Think about the fact that we weren't around for the stock market. So even if you get into the stock market today, you will never have the opportunity to make as much money as you can in the crypto markets right now. I'll give you a perfect example. You guys know the coin OXT?
Yep.
Orchid. I was playing around with it on my phone, right? Because I was looking at the price and I wanted the price to drop a little bit. So I was trying to get the numbers to go down a little bit. But I accidentally pressed the buy button. I accidentally brought $4,500 worth of OXT. So I was like, damn, I didn't even want to do that. But when I woke up the next morning, that $4,500 had turned into $10,000. So I immediately cashed out right there.
Yep.
So
Okay.
where you ever see a return like that in one day? So what you guys are bearing witness to is that you are pretty much at the beginning of new money. And if you get in now, you get to tell this story from your mansion or your yacht or whatever. But if you wait too long, if you wait till these numbers jump up, then you're just going to be a customer. And if you don't understand what I'm saying with that, just think about the stock market. If you want to jump into the stock market right now, yes, you will be, depending on how much money you have, you'll be able to buy a good number of stocks, but you will not be able to see super returns like somebody who's a millionaire or a billionaire is, right? Because this is the thing that I never understood too, and you guys can let me know if you feel the same way about this. When you like, I brought Tron TRX, right, and it was 1 cent. What I realized is you have to buy a large number of them. You can't buy a couple thousand. You can't do it. You got to go far into it. When it goes up another cent, you start to see real returns. You start to see real money. So these white dudes are making money off of the 1 cent, the 2 cent, the 3 cent increase. They don't care about it going to $1. It's a lot of coins that we're invested in that all I need them to do is go up to 25 cents or 50 cents just to be a millionaire or half of it. You know what I'm saying? So what we have to understand. Oh, go ahead, Kryptonian.
No, I was just gonna I was gonna agree to what you said. That's one way of just getting to the goal, whatever personal financial goal you're trying to hit. I used to be like that, especially 3 or 4 years ago. I basically was trying to do a one hitter quitter. It didn't have to necessarily go to $1, but another way, what I personally started trying to do, like you said, those 1 and 2 cent increments, hopefully the coins are hitting. I was doing that on multiple coins. So instead of trying to get a one hitter quitter, I would do like 5 or 6 different coins. So if one hit, if they all started hitting, it's still the same effect without just dumping everything into one currency.
Exactly.
Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a proponent of definitely diversify your coins. I say that all day, right? Do your research, figure out which ones you like, and diversify your coins. But put a strong investment in each of them, because that's how the money is going to be made. So it's a lot of guys in here that's a part of the hashtag crypto gang. They're heavy in a lot of coins. All they need them to go up is a few cents. And you talking about either a dude that has hundreds of thousands of dollars or basically a millionaire at that point. And that's how we need to play this game. We are investing in the future. And I think a lot of guys need to understand that. And unfortunately, the people who do not heed this information that Solo is bringing, ultimately, you're going to remain at the bottom. You're going to remain that employee. You're going to work that 30, 40 years. You're going to have to depend on that Social Security and that retirement fund, right? Right? You're going to have to depend on those things. And that's what the government wants for you. They don't want you in cryptocurrency. They don't want you making strong, solid investments in this, and that's why they put all this BS on YouTube and, all these chicks shaking their butts, who shot who, all of these different things to distract you. Entanglements, right? To keep you from focusing on where the money is going.
And you know what? Let me mention something too. Even though this,
after you're done, I have a question for Lynell, because he just he's very knowledgeable, so I want him to be able to rock too.
No, I just want to mention to the chat that again, cryptocurrency is just one tool. it's always good, as Enlightenment said, to diversify your portfolio and your investments. So, look at NADEX, buy tangible gold, silver right now. Like I've seen gold, and I started buying tangible gold. I mentioned that to Solo. I've seen the rise just in the last 3 months off of just what I've been purchasing. Most people, they're all about that talk, but they're not about that action. And I was looking at a stream with Robert Kiyosaki. Many of you guys knows him from Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he talked about buying gold and just having tangible gold. And gold is intrinsic. And he said most people, they just won't buy it. They'll do the research, they'll look at it all day, but they won't actually purchase anything. And that's one of the reasons why they won't be able to obtain any wealth. Just no action. So just look at a gamut of things and invest what you're comfortable with. A lot of us, because of the financial disparity, especially when it comes to our people, because that's all I care about, in the West, we think we don't have money, but yet we can give Disney $2 million or $2 trillion to go watch Black Panther. We do have money. It doesn't take a lot. When I got in investments, I got into actually marijuana stock. I was putting $5 a month. And then when it shot up, I flipped that. And that's how I started getting into Netflix, and I got into Disney. Then I flipped that, and it's just on and on and on and on. And I use those gains to get better stock. And I'm sitting pretty good right now.
There you go.
That's all I wanted to say.
There you go. Facts.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Solo TV 84. You are tuned into a Crypto Saturday show. We got Male Enlightenment TV in the building, Kryptonian Black, and on Crypto with Lynell. Lynell, man, you've been dropping those videos. I remember, man, you was dropping them every morning. I'd be at the gym just, keeping up, man. Tell the brothers what you do and what are your thoughts? Are you bullish right now with crypto? Are you bearish? Let's go.
Excuse me. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? I came late. My apologies. Pretty sure you all covered a few things. My name is Lynell. My YouTube channel is on Crypto with Lynell. I used to do live shows, but I still do the everyday shows, but pre-recorded. My aim is cryptocurrency news and insights. What we do is we read pertinent articles pertaining to, well, we isn't me, it's just me. I read pertinent articles pertaining to the crypto space, and we read the tea leaves to see where the crypto space is going. Apart from that, I do also do technical analysis. Shout out to my mentor, Dollar Will. He's in the chat. But in this show, we can't talk about that, but in this show, I'll stick to the fundamental part. And I'll speak. Well, I'll stick to the fundamentals in terms of crypto. I do like what Male Enlightenment was saying. Yes, this is an opportunity. This crypto space is an opportunity, but you need to know what you're doing. It is a learning curve. Don't be discouraged because it is a learning curve. You have to understand what you're doing.
Lynell, not to cut you off, but if my dumb ass can figure it out, I'm pretty sure. I'm not bright. I'm not that bright. Okay. But listen, what I did, I and Lynell, I get, it's funny because when we talk about crypto, right, especially when it's a bull run, you can hear the excitement in people's voices, right?
Yeah.
Because, and especially even now, even though right now it dipped a bit, but guys, this is kind of like, during remember the tech boom? This is like Yahoo or something, or Google. Like we're the first in line, and people don't realize it. But this is like, right, Lynell? This is kind of like the tech boom with Yahoo and Google in the late 90s and Amazon. If you're in it first, I mean, it'll change your life.
Yeah, it will. It will.
And one thing, Lynell, before I pass the mic back to you real quick, but people got to understand, guys, even for me, I got off Coinbase. I mean, I still use Coinbase, but, I figured out, I started using Binance, Qcoin, and other exchanges, right? But guys, one thing you start to realize is once you delve deeper, and you do more research, you will start to understand that like this is the next wave. And like Kryptonian said something where the government slipped up, where they sent the stimulus back and they had the digital coin on there. They don't look. What they're gonna do is Mail Enlightenment TV, while y'all focus on these riots and protests and food shortages and all of that, they're gonna sneak it by. The government always does this. It's not a secret. Every time they want to pass something major, what do? Mail Enlightenment TV? They have something to keep you occupied, and then they rush something big beneath it. And next thing you know, you're the last one to know when they've been using the smoke and mirrors to fool you all along. By the way, Lynell, I'm gonna let you rock, but Lynell, I know you did a show with O'Shea a couple of years ago about cryptocurrency, and I know you've also worked with the Black Brain Trust. In the last couple of years, Lynell, have you noticed more of an interest in cryptocurrency in regards to brothers, or what's your take on that?
I've seen a slight uptick. Slight uptick. I see a few more shows, and I'm reading this anecdotally from YouTube and Twitter and popular spaces. People go to learn about crypto news. People, more black people, writing articles about crypto news. So I'm seeing a slight uptick, but not nearly enough as to the possibilities it can go. Have you all? Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Lionel. Finish your thought, bro. Go ahead. I'm not trying to cut anybody off tonight. I cut off Brother Heen so much already. Facts.
Nah, you good.
Have you all went over a few coin metrics to show people what to look for?
No, we haven't. I mean, I can pull up coin market cap again, and we can walk through it.
You want to do it, or you want me to do it?
Yeah. Well, you go ahead, Lionel. You way better versed at this than I am. I still don't even know how to read the charts.
Okay. So I got my screen on. You all
okay?
You all see? All right. So
good. Hold on. Let me. Okay, I love this. Hold on. Let me make this big. And yeah, Lionel, make it as big as you can, because Okay. Yeah.
So you can go to Coin Market Cap, but one of the sites I like to go to is Live Coin Watch, and they're both the same. They give the same information, but what this is the market cap of and all the cryptos that are in the crypto sphere. So when you go here, you can look up coins, and I heard you all speak a few coins, but let's say you want to know about Bitcoin. You can click on Bitcoin, and it lets you know these are the coin metrics, the information pertaining to Bitcoin. You see its market cap, and the market cap is just basically of the entire crypto, of all the cryptos that are in existence. How much of that pie does Bitcoin hold? So as you all can see, let me do the back button here. The entire crypto market cap, that entire pie is $318 billion. Of that $318 billion, 59% of that pie is Bitcoin. Bitcoin holds 59% of that pie, equating to a market cap of 188 billion. So 188 billion divided by 316 equals 59%. So Bitcoin holds large percentage of the cryptocurrency pie. Also, if you go click on Bitcoin, it shows you its volume. Its 24-hour volume is $12 billion. But what's more important is when you're looking at coins, you want to know the depth chart. And the depth chart is the bids and asks, the buys and the sells. The bids. So if you look at the background, you see these little bars. These are called histogram bars. And you see this little sloping line right here. And you see the middle. And the middle is where the people that are buying and the people that are selling are meeting in between, and they are agreeing on the price. And you see this large histogram bar right here. You have a lot of people asking for this particular price. And on the other side, you having a lot of people asking sell for this particular price. Now, what I want to do is I want to uh what's one? I want to juxtapose that to other cryptos. I'm just clicking one. It's one called Sologenic. No pun intended, Solo. Uh, so we're gonna compare, you know, and to get you to understand, okay, you don't want to buy any crypto, because what Bill Enlightenment says, yes, a lot of these cheaper cryptos, they can give you a lot of return in the future, but you have to pick which ones.
Mm-hmm.
Now with Bitcoin, like we just went and I showed you, its 24-hour volume was $12 billion. That volume and this market cap is higher than some companies in the stock market.
Mm-hmm.
With this Sologenic, its 24-hour volume is 8 million. It sounds like a lot, but when you go to the depth chart, there's really no buying and selling that's going on. No one is buying, no one is selling. So you have to be cognizant of these little things. And
Mm-hmm.
I heard him, excuse me, wow. I heard Miller Lightman talk about Tron. So let's go to Tron. TRX is his ticker symbol. Tron's 24-hour volume, and the 24-hour volume is the number of transactions, the total number of in terms of total value of transactions in a rolling 24-hour period, and it's $1.3 billion. So you go to his order book. His order book is simply the people that are buying and selling, the buying and sellers.
Mm-hmm.
Nice depth, nice depth. You see this big red histogram right here? That's a
Mm-hmm.
buy wall. That's a lot of people saying, hey, we want to sell at this price, and you have a nice amount of people that are buying at this price. And what else I like about Live Coin Watch is when you scroll down, since this is crypto, it's code. You have something called GitHub, and GitHub was where people update the code to these cryptocurrencies. And this is a heat map, a rolling 12-month heat map of the activity on Bitcoin. You see it's lit up. It's lit up green. It's a lot of activity, a lot of code update, a lot of things being talked about by the devs to say, hey, we want to add this, we may not want to add this. A lot of activity. Juxtapose that to Tron. Tron is actually the same thing. That's a lot of activity, a lot. Rolling 12 months, a lot of activity. But with a lot of cheaper, I don't want to use that word, but a lot of low volatility cryptos, that heat map, I'm trying to think of one where I said that activity is dry. It's nothing there.
Right.
There's no volume, there's no activity. It's just a dead coin. So what I do, me personally, what I do is I stick to the first page of the market. The lack of a better term, the market, such as Live Coin Watch, Coin Telegraph. Because when you go down to the bottom, you can go to page 2 and page 3 and page 4. Let's click on Bancor. 24-hour volume, $35 million. We slide right down. Nice trading back and forth, but you see this little gap right here?
Uh-huh.
There's no, that's called the spread, meaning the people that I want to buy this, they're not in green with the buyer. So it's a slight spread. And go down to the activity, nice activity. And the GitHub, nice code update, blah, blah, blah. And like I said, I'm just speaking to the fundamentals of this. But those are some of the smaller things you want to look for when you want to purchase a crypto. On top of,
Lynell,
go ahead.
let's go. I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I was showing brothers, how to read roadmaps and the white paper, right? So I'm asking you, what do you look for when you are interested in a coin, sir? And let me get rid of it. But by the way, it's Brother Lynell speaking, and his channel will be posted in the chat. Moderators, please repost all the links. Y'all being lazy tonight. Please repost all the links. Thank you.
So with crypto, when crypto first came out, and well, this iteration first came out in Bitcoin. There were previous iterations such as Hash Cash and other previous iterations. This iteration perfected what others built on top of, and I'm taking a long way to explain to answer your question. When Bitcoin first came out, it was said, "Hey, this is a form of money for us to send money back and forth without the middleman." Because the middleman, they would take their pie, they would take their piece, they would charge you, they would tax you to send money, and you couldn't just send money to whoever you wanted to. Also, they knew who you were sending money to, who was receiving it. And it was a form of you to own your own wealth, if for it not to get confiscated, amongst other things. With that first use case of sending money back and forth from me to Mail Enlightenment, or for me to Solo, or for me to whoever's listening, that's the main use case. It's baked into the code. It's a currency, cryptocurrency. It's a currency. So when a coin comes out, let's say ABC coin, right? As a matter of fact, I know a coin I want to pick on. I'm going to pick on a coin, and it's called Satoshi SV. Satoshi's BSV. If a coin comes out and say, "Hey, our coin, you can send money to X person," that's no innovation. It's baked into the code. That's the basic thing these currencies can do. What problem are you solving?
Mm-hmm.
And I know Miller Lightman spoke to. I know he likes Bat Token, which is from the Brave browser. It's an actual browser. It's an actual token where you can tip people not only on a Brave browser who has, I think they're, I think they have partnership. Not, I'll say partnerships with thousands of websites, WordPress and so forth like that, where you can actually, if they accept it, you can tip them on their pages. I know you can tip Bad Token on Twitter. You can tip Bad Token on YouTube, social media where people frequent to get their cryptocurrency news.
Huh, that
But
sounds
if
like Steam.
yeah, Steam has their own separate platform. Well, it's called something else now, but Steam has their own separate platform where you can do that too. But if
Hmm.
the coin is saying, "Hey, we can allow you to send money back and forth," that's baked into the code. You're not doing anything else. That's the first thing a crypto can do, because a lot of these cryptos, they get their code from Bitcoin, they get their code from Ethereum. They get their code from the first crypto. It's baked into the code. So what else are you doing? So you have to be cognizant of the other things that crypto is doing. And I know Solo mentioned a roadmap. I'm going to this Zen Horizon because I was looking at it, because Grayscale. Okay, it's the link. Grayscale has this in there.
And I just want to be clear. If you're a first time viewer or you don't know a lot, I know this can be overwhelming. Don't let it overwhelm you, okay?
No,
Um, just listen, guys. Like anything, immerse yourself in it and don't feel like you have to rush. I know when I first got into the space, I wanted to know the best coins, right? Mail Enlightenment TV. I wanted to know
Exactly.
what's the best coin now, right? And I made a lot of mistakes. I took a lot of L's. Bruh, I lost four stacks. Mail Enlightenment TV. Fucking with the wrong coin. You know what I mean? Fact. So what I want people to understand is really immerse yourself and educate yourself. And also, I think even like Lynell will agree, you are going to make mistakes, and that's okay. Just make sure you can afford it. Because Mail Enlightenment TV, I'm still looking for that Forex. Facts.
Mhm.
yeah,
Just don't get dog coin.
you're right, and that's one of the reasons I spoke about the coin metrics. The things to look for. Excuse me. The things to look for. Make sure this coin has volume. Make sure people who, if you buy it, there's people there who want to buy it from you once you sell it. The volume has to be there. Now, Cardano is a popular coin. Cardano is what they're doing is they've partnered with countries. Well, some countries they partner with the country of Georgia. They've partnered with the country of Ethiopia, and one of my subscribers told me that they've even heard of them in Tanzania. So what they're doing is having governments. One of the things they're doing is having governments put a lot of their governance on their blockchain, meaning a lot of the day-to-day things governments do, they that can be put on the blockchain, they can do it on their blockchain. And governments such as I mentioned, Georgia and Ethiopia, they can tailor that to their government. So it's not a cookie cutter. Well, we have this house and it's the only design we have. You're going to use it. You're going to use it. Those two cultures cannot do the same thing. It's different. So what these governments can do is tailor their blockchain to what their governance can do. And so that's a use case. Instead of saying, well, we can just have you send money back and forth, it's a use case. And Cardano's is what, 8 cent. It's gone down, but 8 cent.
Wow.
And its recent all-time high was $1.19 back in 2017. The great crypto bubble. But I'm not saying all this to confuse you all. We're here. We talk about this all the time. I talk about this every day on my channel. Where when you hear it over and over and over and over and over again, it sinks into your mind, and you get that knowledge and information, and your mind starts to take it and form it and say, "Wait a minute, I've heard this before," and I'm starting to understand what he's saying, and I'm starting to see the picture painted. Oh, I understand what this is for. Oh, I understand why these coins have legitimate use cases. Oh, I understand why these coins are what they call sugar honey iced tea coins, and they're nothing. And yes, I can make a profit in here. And yes, Enlightenment TV was correct. And Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, they are into crypto. JP Morgan Chase took Ethereum's code and made a DLT called Quorum. It's for enterprises. There, you have the Ethereum Enterprise Alliance for schools such as Rutgers. You have J.P. Morgan Chase. You have Microsoft and 500 other companies that are using Ethereum. You have Abigail Johnson, the CEO of Fidelity, which is the largest financial institution, one of the largest financial institutions in this country, with an AUM, or assets under management, of $7 trillion. Where back in 2016 and 2017, she said that they've been mining Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for a few years. So you're seeing more and more institutions coming to this, more and more retail investors, such as more mere mortals, such as you and I, are investing more and more into this, because it's an opportunity for you to have some type of future that is not predicated on you working 60 to 80 hours a week. I'm done.
Amen to
that. Facts.
And that kind of goes to what I was saying earlier, Lynell. That might be a little bit before you jumped on when I mentioned, and I actually just sent Solo the link. It's actually a Facebook link, so I don't know if he'll be able to share it or not, from a video where there was a gentleman. He was basically mentioning that all the education stuff that they're putting on Coinbase is actually prerequisites that the SEC mandated Coinbase to do, because eventually Coinbase, Bittrex and the other exchanges that is regulated about them, when the fiat currency is over and we're all just using digital currency, those are going to become the new banks. And, I don't know how accurate that is. Hopefully Solo will get a chance to actually play the video or whatnot, but I never thought of it that way. So we're actually in a position, the first time in history, as the Black community, before the banks are even created, to be in control of our own wealth and the wealth that the banks will be using to pretty much keep everybody in debt and keep everybody debt slaves.
Exactly.
So just and another thing, I don't think Enlightenment, you mentioned it. Did you mention cold storage like ledgers and such?
Yeah, I spoke about that cold storage. Yeah, but
Okay, good.
I did a video too that's on my channel where I spoke specifically about the difference between hot wallets and cold storage. So yeah, so if anybody wants to see that, you can just go to my channel and check that out. Definitely.
Male Enlightenment,
Yeah,
do you
because I
also
was
want to address the question on the screen?
I'm sorry. Say what?
Do you want to address the question on the screen as well, sir?
Oh, says so is a wallet. So is a wallet different than a credit card? Yeah. Pretty much. As far as a credit card, you can take the money off of your wallets, and because now they have um cards that are specifically for cryptocurrency. So if you want it, you can transfer cryptocurrency to a to a debit card or what have you, and you can buy everyday things. So
that.
the difficulty of transferring cryptocurrency to your everyday life, they're basically trying to do away with that. That was something that the Tron Corporation was working on too, TRX. They're trying to set it up where you can buy mortgages with their cryptocurrency. So they're trying to mainstream these coins as much as possible, because what the goal of it is to get mass adoption. So pretty much, if if your concern was how can you use cryptocurrency in everyday life, you definitely have different cards where you can transfer your cryptocurrency into that card, and you can use it for everyday purchases. So
Yeah.
everything is possible. Yes.
Okay, and also I'm gonna show you guys something, and I know a lot. And see, brother, see why I keep it so basic, because a lot of these same questions always come up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, when crypto goes on the bull run, brother Waheen, I'm gonna charge these cats 5 stacks or 5 coins of my choosing. I'm not talking to nobody for free. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
That's what's up, man. So yeah, man. So on that note, I got to bow out.
Wait, brother Waheen, before you leave, I have a quick question for you.
Sure.
It's a 2-part question, and then Lynell, you can answer, and then Kryptonian, you can answer, and I'll be last. But brother Waheen, first question is, when do you think the next bull run will happen? And second question, how high do you see Bitcoin going in the next 6 months or a year, sir?
Okay, so my belief was the first run. I think that was the test run. That was the warning to all of us, like, you better get in this or you're gonna be sad, right? But because Bitcoin went to 20 before, I think when it starts to do this run, it may try to go somewhere. It might try to double. It might try to do 40 or 50. And I think that we are seeing I think we're kind of seeing history repeat itself, because like I said, everything that made it the perfect storm the first time was, of course, we had Trump becoming president. We had the first what you call it? What did they call it? Halvening. We had the first halvening in 2016, and then Trump got elected, and then we went into 2017, and right in the winter, I think that was January, February, around that time, it started going crazy. I feel like we're back at that same place, or at least I hope we are, right? Because we're starting to see the same thing. Trump is about to get reelected. We just had the halvening, and we're starting to see new lows for each coin. So, like I say, when basic attention token was like at 15 cents. Now its new low is hovering around 29, 30 cents. The same thing with what was that? XLM. XLM. It was at like 2-3 cents. then it went up to like 12 cents. Now it's like hovering around 7 or 8 cents. So, you know, you're starting to see these new lows. And I think that was the catalyst to our last mooning or bull run, you know. So I think we might be seeing 2021 may make us all a little happy, but that's my hope anyway.
Okay. Now, Brother Waheen, what I'm showing is, see, Brother Waheen, I specifically started a separate cryptocurrency channel. Notice I ain't posting a year, right? Because I was like, okay. But notice my thumbnails, Brother Waheen. I got the females. You know, I get brothers' attention, man. You know, but I wanted to show this video real quick. The Nano S unboxing, right? I bought this a couple years ago. That's what I use, right? Yeah. And you know, this is nicer. To answer your question, this is where I store my coins once I buy it off of the exchanges.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like. See, Brother Waheen, I show receipts, brother.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for the last 3 years, and brothers are still sleeping. And like I said, Brother Waheen, the next bull run, I'm gonna charge these brothers some AMS prices. I'm serious. I'm gonna bleed you brothers. I'm gonna bleed you. I need. Listen, you want to talk to me? Okay, send me 5,000 XRP. Then we can talk. Lynell,
yeah.
Lynell, you know me. I got a lot of respect for you, bro. And I know for you are very technical and way more than I am. Right now, what is your take on why? You know, Bitcoin was at 14,000 not too long ago, and then it went down to 9,000. Now it's back up to 10. What is your take on it, and where do you see Bitcoin going at the end of the year and next year?
So with the answer to your question, I'm going to take a technical analyst view on it. Bitcoin has been going lockstep with the S&P since some time now. When the S&P tanked earlier this year from February to March, those couple of days, those couple of weeks, tanked 30%. Bitcoin also tanked 30%. Tanked the same also. Since March, the S&P has gained phenomenal gains. Since March, Bitcoin has gained phenomenal gains. And I'm not saying this because this is what I feel. I'm looking at the charts, and I can show the charts, and it shows you as the S&P went up, the S&P 500, that is the stock market, the 500 biggest companies that are in America, Bitcoin took the same route, both down and up. Friday, the S&P dipped a specific percentage. Also, Bitcoin, late Thursday, Friday, Bitcoin did the same thing. As far as where I see Bitcoin going, my definition of a proper crypto bull run is when Bitcoin breaches its previous all-time high of $20,000.
Mm-hmm.
In order for that, go ahead.
I was going to say I agree with that.
Yeah.
In order for that to happen, we have to have adoption. We have to have people want to purchase.
Brother Waheen, you hear that? This brother, see, this is why I love this. He knows what I'm. See, this is why, Brother Waheen. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but once that happens, Brother Waheen, I will personally show up to your door with 2 Colombian girls. I'll just get 2 new ones.
Now, when Bitcoin first came on the scene, one of its first records of exchange was when Laszlo sent 10,000 Bitcoin to someone for him to buy him 2 Papa John's pizzas. That was in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
And each Bitcoin was recorded as
Wasn't it like 10,000 Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Stupid. I bet you that person regrets it to this day.
Fact. Yeah, but at that time, no one thought Bitcoin would be where it's at now.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happened, that was the first recording of Bitcoin being bought and traded for money. My apologies for hitting the microphone. Since then, and since in December 2017, it went to $20,000. Who could see that? No one knew that, you know. Even in the beginning of 2017, January 2017, Bitcoin was at 300, I believe.
Yep.
So where Bitcoin can go, I don't know. And I say I don't know because by me being in the crypto sphere, and
Well, what about cryptocurrency in general, Lynell? Not just Bitcoin, but just cryptos in general.
True point. True point. Yes, and I'll apply the same definition. My definition of a bull run to crypto, other cryptos is when they breach their previous all-time high. You know, there some of these previous such as XRP, its previous all-time high was 367. It's trading at a couple cents. But I'm going to subscribe to the technical view, and that since I see on the charts that Bitcoin, and I say Bitcoin because all these other cryptocurrencies, when you purchase them, you got to buy Bitcoin first, and then you got to purchase that other crypto. So they're tied to the price swings of Bitcoin. So when I say Bitcoin, I really mean Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies. So I'm subscribing to the technical analysis view that, okay, where Bitcoin goes, the crypto market goes, because it holds so much weight in the cryptocurrency. It's the first on the scene. It's the first people heard of. It's familiarity. It's household name. And if the S&P or the stock market, and remember the stock market is not the economy. So if the stock market, where the stock market goes and Bitcoin follows, then it may go down, it may go up. But in the long term, not the short term, in the long term, once the dust settles, once everything is cleared, all the rubbish is cleared, all the bubbles have popped, I do think that Bitcoin, and by extension some other cryptocurrencies, and a lot more other cryptocurrencies, will go up. This will be people's opportunity to, so I say this, even if you don't become a millionaire, even if you don't have enough money to become a millionaire, you can either become a millionaire in crypto, you can either pay off bills, pay off that house, pay off that student loan, pay off them credit card bills. You can make enough money to do that. You can make enough money to buy your own house. You can make enough money to have enough money in savings, or I won't say specifically savings, but invested to be comfortable. You don't specifically need to be, well, I don't want to say need. You don't specifically have to strive to be a millionaire. It would be good. Obviously, I'm not telling people not to be a millionaire, but if you fall short of that millionaire status, as long as you cleared your debt.
And by the way, Lynell, we're not here to give you financial advice. This is
right.
just
yeah.
You know how to go. You know how to go.
Right. I'm just painting the picture, because if people say, well, I'd become a millionaire, but you paid your house off, you paid your bills, you paid your loans, you paid your child support, you paid your student loan off, you have a clean slate, and investing helped this happen. That right there's a fresh start.
Exactly.
And Brother Oheen, this is how important crypto is for me. My boys, Brother Oheen, just texted me an hour ago talking about, yo, we got a table at the club. We got girls. You ain't got to pay nothing. You just got to show up. But guess what, Brother Oheen? I'm here.
Exactly.
I could be with some big, you saw those sisters, Brother Oheen. I could be with some of them things, but I'm here talking to you guys because this information is more important. Guess what, Lynell? When crypto goes to 50,000 or 100,000, then I'll be at the club. Then you can't talk to me unless you got a bag for me. But this is so important, and it's not just about the fact that it could change your life financially, but Brother Oheen, whether these brothers like it or not, is coming, and you don't want to miss the train.
Exactly.
You want to be ahead of the train, right, Lynell?
Exactly.
Correct. You when everything is going up, you don't want to be trying to catch the train when it's going 50 miles per hour.
Exactly.
You'll get your arm ripped off. You want to be there in the beginning. Take your seat, make good choices, and when the train starts, it's a good feeling.
Hmm.
It's a good feeling.
And before we go to Kryptonian, now, brother Rahina, I know you keep the real good stuff on your Patreon, right?
Yeah.
Can you let the public know? Because usually I don't promote other people Patreon, but I really believe that this is so important, and I'm glad, Lynell. I'm thankful that you came on. And like I said, I keep it very basic here, even on Patreon. With Patreon, I might delve a little bit deeper. But listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the smartest guy, but if I can figure it out, I know anybody can. But brother Heen, can you tell the brothers and the ladies that I watch, because we got a couple ladies here. Shout out to I Am Aaron. I Am Aaron, man. I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. Bro came back from the grave. I haven't seen you in like 2 years. But brother Heen, can you tell the public what type of things do you talk about on your Patreon in regards to crypto? What type of information can they get from you?
Well, on Patreon, we get into the specifics of the hot wallet, the cold wallet, the different devices. Like I use the Trezor T wallet. I have the Nano S and I have the regular Nano, but I really love the Trezor T myself. We talk about the difference between centralized wallets, decentralized wallets. We pretty much talk about how do you decide what type of cryptocurrencies you want to invest in. So pretty much you want to see like the white pages, you want to see the teams that created, what type of experience they have, how long they've been in this sector. You want to make sure that you are using reputable exchanges so you don't get taken,
Yes. See, Lynell, that's another topic we ain't even covered. We
Big Connect.
do a part two. We gotta do a part two because didn't someone exchange like finesse like 400 million or something?
Mhm.
So, you say what?
I think somebody finessed 400 million off an exchange. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's things going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was like, the real wild west with the big connect and all that, and dudes still making videos.
I remember that big connect. I remember that because when that happened, Trevon James was looking shaky.
Trevon, Craig,
Trevon James.
Have you guys heard of Cryptopia?
No.
That name sounds familiar. What happened with that?
Sounds familiar.
Oh,
that's the exchange.
It's the same thing with BitConnect. Yeah. They had a giant hack, and they had to liquidate it. I had millions in altcoins that just were gone one day. And the thing I liked about Cryptopia, they had an online store where you could actually purchase like items with crypto from like that was built into the exchange. So you could buy like PlayStations and all types of stuff there. It was like awesome.
Yeah, with Cryptopia, it was an exchange where you can go purchase crypto. And one of the rules of crypto is do not keep your crypto on exchanges because that's your money. You control that money. That you bring that money home to you.
And that's why I showed the Nano Ledger S Lite now to show people, And by the way, if you try to rob me, it's not here. I won't tell you where I keep it. I keep it in a secure location.
Yeah, see, I messed up. I messed up on that exchange because like I have a ledger as well, and I usually keep my stuff on cold storage because, as you mentioned, if you're not in control of your crypto, right? But there was a certain crypto that I had on that exchange that hadn't made it to the ledger yet, so there was nowhere for me to put it. I was even trying to find like an online wallet, and I got messed up.
Yeah, they had a hack. Cryptopia was a New Zealand exchange, and it was a hack where hackers got in and they siphoned off coins from people's accounts on that. So when an exchange they have different wallets that's assigned to your account, and so whatever you have on an exchanges in that wallet. So when hackers came on, they hacked and they took money out of those wallets connected to the exchange, and that's what happened. And they weren't able to reimburse people, so they had to liquidate and close down. That's what happened to Cryptopia. But to circumvent that, you don't keep your cryptos on an exchange.
And guys, I want to say real quick, I see a lot of people asking tax questions, stuff like this. Here's the thing, guys. We're not professionals. We're not financial advisors. Check with a professional advisor or financial person, and they can give you that information, right? Brother Ian, let me ask you this: when it comes to tax situations, do you talk about that on your Patreon too, or what do you do?
No, we didn't talk about it yet because last year 2019 was the first tax return where they really wanted to know about that.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that in 2020 that I heard that's the first question they asked on this new tax return. So
yeah, and Lynell, what's your take on that? Do people ever, in your comments or message you and say, "Hey, what about tax?" And how do you respond to that?
Yeah, I've done my taxes before for crypto.
Well, see, like that, I hired somebody to do my taxes.
Yeah, so, it's not frightening and nothing like that. It's taxed the same way as capital gains for stocks. And there's software out here. I go to Token Tax, where .co, where it's pretty much is easy. It's super easy to do. It's just if you make a lot of transactions, you're trying to dip and dive left and right, into this coin, that coin, this coin, that coin. You're gonna have a lot of transaction history, and
a lot of taxes too.
Yeah. So when my CPA, she taxed me because she had to handwrite all that stuff in, and she charged me a pretty penny. But to get that, it's pretty easy. So don't be scared. It's pretty straightforward. It's just that
right.
The information. They want my crypto. No, my crypto taxes. And it's new, so it's new ground. But it's not hard. It's not hard at all.
Right. That's why, Brother Oheen, when I did my taxes, right? It took a minute to get that resolved. And I see how much they hit me. This year I chilled with the crypto a little bit. I'm just buying a little bit this year until I see a dip that I like. Okay, before we go to Kryptonian, we'll go to you, and then we'll wrap this show up. And by the way, I appreciate all you brothers coming here, man. Technically I could still come to the club, but I got to pod real quick. Hold on, let me read the super chats, and then we'll go to Kryptonian. Eamon Perry with the $4.99 super chat. He says, "Great stream, Solo. Thanks. We need more brothers in here." Yeah, we do. We definitely do. We got 68 people. If I was talking about, Winnie the Pooh or any other females, these, you guys would be here in droves. But I know for a fact once the bull run starts, it's going to be crazy because the next bull run is going to be epic. Jose Navarro says, "I bought more Ethereum. My dollar average is going down." Like I said, don't panic. You people be panicking. You know what's funny, Lynell? Crypto, Bitcoin was 3,000 earlier this year, bro.
Yeah, in March.
And not to cut you off, but when it was that low, Lynell, I was mad because I didn't have money at the time, because I would have just gobbled it all up, but I couldn't. And guess what? It's at 10,000, so it more than tripled since January again.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Jose Navarro as well. If I missed your super chat, I apologize. That's why I tell y'all, cash at me, because I can never miss a cash app. Kryptonian, you are back in the space. You are like the prodigal son. You left us, you punk ass, to do stocks. Yeah, man, what's going on? I know you're still doing stocks, but let me ask you this: with Bitcoin going down right now, why do you think that is, and where do you see Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in general ending up, sir?
Yo, is that one mine?
Yeah, it's on you, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, the stock question, yes, because again, I mentioned just diversifying your portfolio. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. And originally, before I got into crypto, I was looking at stocks first. And like I said, that was about 4 years ago. But crypto, because I'm also a tech head, that was kind of right up my alley. I was like, wow, this is digital currency. This is the natural progression of our currency. Let me try this. So when I got into crypto and I did it for a few years, when I went back to the stock market, I actually had a better understanding of what I was doing because of crypto. Not saying that will happen to everybody, but that happened for me. In regards to what crypto is going to be at the end of the year, like specifically Bitcoin, I think it might be under 20K. I'm not really certain if it's going to hit that mark because one thing people haven't mentioned, while crypto might have its bull runs and it goes up, when it goes up, it has to come back down. And we also have to think about the influx of whales and how people are manipulating the market. There's a lot of, if you've been following it and it's been same in the stock market right now, there's been a lot of people that's they're doing some manipulation where the market goes up, they're cashing out, and it's bringing the markets back down and they're buying back in. And they're doing that over and over again. They've been doing that for probably like pretty much during the pandemic since the lockdown. So that because of that, I'm kind of iffy with Bitcoin hitting 20K by the end of the year. I can definitely seeing it going 17, 18 though, and then definitely hitting 20 by next year, and possibly even 30, if not higher. It just depends. Nobody can really predict this. I'm not going to get all technical with all the charts or whatever, but just me following the news, following forums, being in like spaces like this, that's kind of my prediction.
Okay, and of course I'm gonna jump out the window, brother Waheen. Watch this. I'm gonna jump out the window. First, let me just say this. I was actually messaging Mr. Smith. Brother Waheen, Mr. Smith is a crypto millionaire that I met in my city by happenstance, right?
Yeah.
I've shown the receipts, brother Waheen. I can send you a video. This brother, he got a Bentley, a Range Rover. I mean, he's the real deal. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I mean, brother Waheen, sitting in the Bentley, brother Waheen, it was like the first time you smashed a dime, brother Waheen. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. It was a high. I'm not even going to cap. And people think, oh, Solo, there you go flexing again. No, I'm not flexing. I'm telling the truth. If you follow me on Patreon, check out my Black in Minneapolis series. You can see the things I do behind the scenes. I think that what's going to happen, brother Waheen, Lynell, once again, this is not financial advice. This is just a brother with average IQ at best when it comes to cryptocurrencies. But I think that 2021, we're going to be seeing the bull run. Hopefully it'll start December. But like Lynell said, the resistant point is going to be, brother Waheen, when it hits 20,000. Now, when we get to that point, is it going to push back or are we going to just skyrocket? Lynell, make no mistake. If we break through, it's going to be 2017 times 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm going to send all of y'all $100 Cuban cigars. Brother, you already know, brother. I told you I would fly you out personally. We're going to do a live stream. Brother's going to be mad. Colombian girls just twerking for no reason. We're going to have Colombian girls twerking with, with mask on. You feel me? But here's the thing. So to be serious, and I know I joke a lot. I know people be like, damn, Solo. But I think if we finish the end of the year at about 15, right, Kryptonian, that's what you said?
Yep.
Yeah, 15, 17,
I see that.
Yeah. I see that being realistic. And 2021, we going to 50K, brother Oheen. That's all I got to say, man.
I hope so.
50K. And then, brother Oheen, when you get that bread, brother Oheen, I'm gonna need to borrow some crypto from you because all the money I buy, I might go broke. Facts.
Hey,
Facts, man.
I will say this though. After this next bull run, I don't think there'll be another one. Not to the extent of where you can get in.
Yeah, you. Oh, okay. So, but if you're saying that, then you're saying like these currencies are going to be astronomical after this. It's like,
well, there's going to be a lot of alternate currencies that aren't going to be around anymore because for the longest it was always the big three. Even before the splits, it was Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Litecoin. But as those currencies get higher, it's going to push a lot of currencies out, a lot of the trash currencies. So it also depends on the tech. We haven't really talked about the tech side outside of the digital coins just being currency. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of losers in the battle as well. And as the technology gets better, there's just not going to be currencies like altcoins that need to be around anymore.
And I'm just gonna say thank you to JC Riggs with the $5 Cash App. I appreciate that, bro. That's a lot of love and support. Lynell, let me ask you this, because I don't know if you heard me mentioning earlier that I had a debate with a financial advisor at a restaurant, and I was making him look silly. I mean, he didn't even know what blockchain was, and he was getting so frustrated with me, Lynell, that he pulled out his BMW car keys and said, "I'm driving a BMW. What kind of car?"
Yeah.
And I guess, Lynell, my question to you is, there are a lot of I noticed that there's a lot of not just on YouTube, right, but particularly in YouTube, where you have certain brothers who claim to be financially knowledgeable, whether they are licensed or not, and they say that cryptocurrency sounds like a pyramid scheme, a scam. Do you think at this point, and I'm pretty sure you've gotten comments like this, but I make videos to address, and I'm not going to do them again because I've been doing them. But is it still worth it to address them, or how do you address the hate, or what's your response to that, Lynell? Because I know you deal with the Black Brain Trust and whatnot, but what is your take on how you respond to people who are saying that we're here just trying to sell a fairy tale?
Well, as far as the pyramid scheme, the definition of a pyramid scheme is when a person, or it can be a group of people, take new funds to pay astronomical interest to the so the people that came in first are going to be the beneficiaries of the pyramid scheme. Meaning, I come in first, I give you my money, you tell me you're going to give me a 10% annual yield or something high, something that will make me want to give my money to you. And then what you do is solicit new people to give you money for you can pay me that interest. And it goes and goes and goes until you can't solicit or bring in new blood and take their money to keep the carousel going. So a pyramid scheme falls apart when no more people is coming into and giving you money to pay your old investors off. So that's the definition of a pyramid scheme. With Bitcoin, you're going on an exchange and buying and selling. That's not a pyramid scheme.
Right.
Two, you mentioned
Exactly.
the what you call them, the people you talk to and about investing.
Yeah, financial advisors.
Yeah. A lot of times they're licensed. So if they're licensed and they tell a person about something that doesn't work out, they can be liable. And they may not want to say, "Hey, yeah, go into Bitcoin, it's fine." And if the person that they told feel that they led them astray, they can be liable. So some, not all, some can say, well, I don't talk about Bitcoin because I want to see where it goes. Now you got the other ones who, yeah, they don't know. They, with financial advisors, a lot of times some of them go back off a cookie cutter program where, oh, you put 60% in bonds, you put 40% in stocks, you buy a little this, you buy a little that, diversify your funds. Yeah, diversification is good, but how they're selling it to you, where 60% here, 40% here, what's your risk to reward level, blah, blah, blah. That it's sometimes it's cookie cutter. So when something new such as Bitcoin comes along and you have these people saying, well, I made X amount of money in it. What do you think about it? Oh, never mind. That's just monopoly money. That's something that they just don't know. They're not into that financial space on the same level as we are, where we understand even the definition of what fiat currency is, or how currency gets into an economy, how it's introduced into it in the economy. They're just on it on a level of, 40% in bonds, 60% in stocks, you good. They may not be too deep into it until they hear the likes of the government talking about central bank digital currencies. Then they want to say, well, what's this? Oh, it's tied to blockchain.
Well, Lynell, and I don't mean to cut you off, but that's why I posted this article. You see what it says, right?
Let me check it out.
Brother, you see it. You see it, right?
Yeah. I see it. Yep.
And remember, this JP Morgan was the same one talking about this scam, but look at this. I'll let Lynell read it.
Oh, JP Morgan is rolling out the first.
Lynell already know. This is about a year and a half old.
Yeah, the JP coin. That's what it was called. And that was the technology to that was off Ethereum's code, because like I said, they have the
that's why I posted this, because you mentioned it earlier, and I think Oheen mentioned it too. But it's kind of like, see, they tell you, oh, it's a scam, it's a this and that, and then Oheen, like you said, what are they doing? They're making their own coin because they want to finesse you.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
And
my bad, Lynell, go ahead.
And yeah, we talk about central bank digital currencies, and yeah, you're gonna have pushback when people say, well, no one's gonna have a digital currency. You have it now. The first form of a digital currency was the Diners Club card when our parents were 7, 8 years old. Then credit cards, as credit cards started to come along, that is a form of a digital currency.
Yeah. Now we got smart cards.
Cash App. Yep, Cash App is another form of a digital currency. Anything that's not physical, where you got to go in the store, get out your wallet, and pay money and get your physical change back, that's a form of digital currency. Now it's another iteration where you have this crypto, where you have this central bank digital currency. It's just another iteration to what's already there in digital currencies.
But you know what? Let me jump on that real quick for the young guys that might be in the chat, the young guys and gals. I mean, if you really think about it logically, it's not that far off, guys. What do you think microtransactions are when you're on the Xbox every day? How many games have you like downloaded and you haven't had a physical copy, right?
Exactly.
So why is it such a stretch to believe that, hey, this paper money, because that's all it is going to be gone one day and very soon? When right now, again, if you've been following the market in the last 6 months, Jeff Bezos is about to be a trillionaire. I watch Amazon stock fly up within the last couple of months, and everybody's at home, right? So many people out their jobs, people collecting unemployment, or were collecting unemployment more than what they're making at work. Everybody's ordering stuff online now. So this is, like I said, this isn't like, I don't know, make believe, because some people still, for some reason, just thinks that all this is a scam and everybody's just talking conspiracy and this is not going to happen and this money's going to be around though.
You know what's a scam? When they tell you there's a pandemic and then the CDC comes out and says only 6% of people were affected by it. They've been lying to us all along. And I know, man, Enlightenment TV, you gonna go in on that.
Well, don't get me started about that. That's another stream. That's another stream. I could bust out some gematria on people.
Yeah, with this digital, we're seeing it's a scam until it's not a scam to most. It's a scam to people until it's not a scam anymore. You're not going to convince everybody on the first try, but time will convince everybody in the long run.
Well, I feel like, especially with our people tend not to believe things until they see somebody flexing. So you could be making all the money and gains in the background, but until somebody actually sees you like flexing or peacocking, or all of us on the yacht party with Solo, they're not gonna believe it.
And the only thing the country has to do is phase it out. When I keep $20 on me just in case, but I don't use it on a day-to-day basis. When the country phase it out in terms of businesses accept, excuse me, I can't bit my tongue. When businesses accept you paying for small price items with your debit card, with your phone, near field communications, with your watch, when that becomes more and more prevalent, that's a function of phasing out physical dollar. It used to be where, okay, when you stand in the grocery line and an older lady break out a check, you like, oh my goodness, she got a checkbook. Now it's more like when you have stores such as Walmart and even Amazon Go is cashless. You can go check out yourself, at your self-checkout lines. Those self-checkout lines don't have cash registers. You just pay with your card. You swipe your card. That's a form of phasing out. And now it's going to get to a point in the future. I don't know how long in the future, but it'll get to a point where someone wants to pay with cash, and it's like, oh my goodness, they got dollars. They got cash. Where your card is? So
they're doing that now. They're doing that now, right where I'm at all the Walmarts. There's only like, if you go to self-checkout, there's only like maybe 1 or 2 self-checkouts that actually accept cash. They have somebody posted up there telling you, and then they're asking you if you're accepting, if you accepting card or cash. And most of them are all card. And Switzerland's been cashless for a few years now, more than a few years. So
yeah, they're more they are a more cashless society, but there are instances where they still have physical cash, but on the whole, on the totality, they are a more cashless society, such as China. With WeChat, a lot of people pay for things through WeChat. Sometimes they have stores where you can get in via your WeChat account, and you pay for things via your WeChat account. So we're going to see a more cash-less society until we get to the point where cash is no longer efficient enough, because it costs money to make money. With the cotton, you got to get your inks, you got to pay Brinks trucks to deliver the bags of money. It's a lot of costs that go into that, but it'll be a phase out point until we get to the point where it's no longer efficient to pay to have cash.
So no, since you got it, you want to answer the super chat?
Yeah. But let me just shout out Coach Ali's Corner. He says, what's the deal with Coinbase? Is it a bad platform for acquiring crypto? I'm a beginner in this game still. If you guys want to go ahead and address that.
Coinbase is not a bad
but
exchange.
The fees, Lynell, they be charged.
Yeah, it's just with crypto, the fees with crypto to send money back and forth, to send crypto back and forth, the fees are not a lot, but Coinbase charges more for you to send. So you buy Bitcoin. Let's say you buy $100 of Bitcoin. No, let's say you buy $500 of Bitcoin from Coinbase. Coinbase is notorious for taxing more for you to take your crypto off their platform. They're not a bad platform. It's just that they charge too much. That's all.
Yeah, you're basically paying for convenience.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're paying for convenience. Is Coinbase a million or a $1 billion company now or no?
Yeah, Coinbase is a unicorn. And the definition of a unicorn is a startup that's not priced, but that's valued at $1 billion.
That's what I thought. And now you understand why the fees are so high. Let me ask you guys a question since I got both you guys here. What's up with the I forget the name of it, but the Facebook coin? I thought it was coming out this year.
Libra. Libra will come out, not this year. Obviously, they this is a long explanation. I don't know if people want to listen.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on that IPO if possible. You know what I mean?
No, that's not gonna be an IPO.
No, they just want that to be like an internal coin. They don't want to attach it like with cryptocurrency or anything. They just want you to purchase things specifically in Facebook with that.
Yeah, and I believe America will allow it to fly because of what China's doing, and America's going to treat it as an asset, a country. They're going to treat that as an asset to the country for America to keep it standing as the dollar reserve currency. That's my think, because how, like, again, on my channel we read the tea leaves, we see news and insights, we see what's coming up and what China is doing in their digital currency. So that's what I think is going to happen. It's going to fly. It's going to.
I thought they were doing that with Tether. Wasn't it $1 for $1, or is that not a thing anymore?
Tether's a stable coin. It's tied to the dollar. It's always $1. It may go to $1. It may go to $2, whatever the case may be, but it's always $1. And Tether is not tied to a country. It's just a stable coin.
Got it.
Homie said Libra is trash. You know what I'm saying? I agree. That's just a quick cash grab for Facebook. Kryptonian, I didn't let you talk a lot here at the end, and I apologize because it's Lynell only comes around like once every 2 years. So
no, I appreciate that because I didn't know about those heat maps on Git. So, like I said, I was learning new stuff too. I was writing notes from Mel Enlightenment as well. So, like, I didn't have to say much. I was just like the chat.
Okay. Male Enlightenment, Lynell, you guys have any final words? I mean, I've been posting your channel, so any final words, you guys? And then I'm playing music, or you guys can then leave. But any final words, Lynell? I'm gonna let you go first, bro.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate the talk. Thanks. It's been a good talk. Yeah, you all can reach me on my page.
Hey, Lynell, I didn't cut you off too much, did I? I just did it again.
If you all want to reach me on my page, on my about section, it's my email. Any questions, let me know.
Lynell, some people have been criticizing me for my approach when I talk about crypto. I know you are very serious, so I know for you, you might roll your eyes, but the reason, like I said, I do my approach this way is because when I first heard about crypto, it sounded like hieroglyphics or calligraphy, or it sounded like a different language. So what I try to do on this, when I more so my cryptocurrency for dummies channel, I probably will be more active on that here. I promise you guys that, especially in 2021. But I try to keep it basic because I realized the reason why I didn't understand it is because it sounded intimidating. Do you? And I know you're more technical, Lynell. I guess my question is, do you understand why I do it? Or should I be more technical too? Well, I mean, what's your take?
I understand why you do it, because when I first heard of Bitcoin, it was tied to the Silk Road, and it was on the news, and it was talked about in the negative connotation. But as when I heard about it again in a not negative connotation, I understood. So I understand why you talk about it as such as you do.
Okay. Male Enlightenment.
I'm just looking at the chat.
Male Enlightenment TV, any final words?
Man, just thank you for having me on, sir. Shout out to Kryptonian Black and Lynell as well. And gentlemen, if you are in the sound of our voice, definitely start doing your research about crypto. Look into, get as much information as you can and get into this now. Because like Lionel said, you don't want to try to catch the train while it's moving. You want to get on at the first stop and go comfortably to collect. Because if you try to catch it while it's moving, like you say, you're going to be missing it all. So definitely do your due diligence. Look at the white pages of these companies. Look at basically their evaluations, how much they're worth, what kind of progress they're making, and make informed decisions. So definitely do your due diligence and get in this game before it's too late. So
okay. And Kryptonian Black, real quick, because I gotta drop off this equipment real quick. But go ahead, Kryptonian Black. Final words, bro.
Yeah, so I appreciate the panel. Like I said, I like learning new stuff. I subscribe to both y'all's channel, and appreciate you, Solo. And I'm looking at the chat. For the first time investors, don't be going to buy WAP with crypto. Like,
What?
Pay off your debts. Yeah, someone wrote, I wants to buy some WAP crypto. so and I mentioned this to Solo when we first got into the game around the same time. Don't invest any money that you're not willing to lose.
And remember, your wealth is how much you keep, not how much you spend.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So with that being said, I do have to drop off this equipment. Bless you guys, Brother Waheen. I'm gonna email you, man. We and Lynell, you too. I definitely want to collab with you guys because I think once the next bull run happens, we're gonna have a lot more people paying attention, not just in the Black manosphere, but overall. The channels, guys, their channels already posted in the description. Check out Lynell. You still making daily videos, right?
Yeah, pre-recorded
Okay.
videos.
Yeah. And Lynell, I did check out one of your other videos recently, and yeah, Lynell is consistent. Male Enlightenment TV as well. Don't be left behind, guys. There's a reason why Solo TV 84, my nickname is Trendsetter, because I set the trends. You know what's going to happen, Brother Waheen? While they're busy talking about the scraggles and the daggles and the single mothers, we're talking about this future wave. You know what's going to happen, Brother Waheen? By the time the rest of the manosphere catches up to this, I'm gonna be done with YouTube. I'll be done. And then brothers come back Solo. I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna need Lynell. I'm gonna need 5,000 XRP. I don't have that, Solo. Okay, then I'm gonna need your wife to come in and make some eggs. You know what I'm saying? It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Don't be fooled, guys. And I understand. You know, Kryptonian. We talk about this, but you know, a stream like this, we had about 100 people, which is really good. Usually, we only have about 30 or 40, but we had about anywhere from I know to 70 to 100 people. This is great. But you guys would rather watch an effery stream. I get that, but this is the type of information, and I think everybody on this panel will agree, that can change your life. I've seen it. I've seen it. Like I said, I've
100%.
seen, like I said, Brother Belina, along with other people I know, went from working 9 to 5s to retiring. Like I said, the story, Brother Waheen, a brother, made $500,000, and he sent me a Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask for it. He just sent it to me because he's like, yo, this changed my life. And you know what, guys? This is what I want to do for you, so that when you get rich, you guys can send me a Bitcoin too. You feel me? Facts.
Exactly.
With that being said,
hey, Solo, are you going to Patreon this one or what?
No. I'm leaving this public.
Okay.
We didn't curse, so we cursed, but it's not bad. Like, I'm leaving this public. I curse, not you guys. With that being said, guys, I do have to get going. God bless you, and we out. Peace.
Later.